lavish, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead, drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Taking that off me. Yeah. 'Cause I got the plug, I made the coffee. Talking late night for you.
Hey, family. Hey, y'all. What's up? What's up? And welcome to the Moo Room, the home of the aunties, uncles, nieces, and nephews, the home of the family, the home of the grown of the sexy. I am your auntie, Moo, aka Sister Girl, and welcome to the home. Welcome to my home. Welcome to the living room. Y'all already know. Listen, I didn't put nobody name in the title tonight because y'all know what that means when it says welcome to the living room and we're having living room conversations. So grab your popcorn, grab your drink, grab your smoke, whatever you need, baby, because we about to chop it up. Hey, Jenny from the block, what's up? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. What's up, T? What's the T? What's up, sis? Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, family. Listen, y'all listen. Y'all know we've been fasting and we've been praying, honey, and baby, God has been showing out. You hear me? He has been showing out. He has been showing us and some people, baby. He been pulling back the veil. Hold on, let me drop this link. He been pulling back the veil and everything, honey, and we've been here for it. So come on in, come on in, come on in, so we can talk about it. Cause we gonna talk about it. Cause y'all know we gonna talk about it. We is gonna talk about it. Listen, I know y'all be like, "Oh, Auntie Moo," you listen. Y'all know I say what I say and I mean what I say, and y'all know I like a good receipt, right? So I be thinking stuff is funny. You know, I was over there on I was scrolling through Instagram one day, right? Through is that yeah, IG one day. And I'm scrolling through Instagram and I see people posting these chat GPT receipts, right? So I'm like, they was asking chat GPT all these questions, right? And I said, oh, let me ask ChatGPT some questions because I thought that was hilarious. I was like, "Well, hey, Stacy, I am having a great day, baby. I am. Let me drop this link. I am. I hope y'all having a blessed day. I hope everybody been just really doing their fasting and they praying and because these demons is mad, baby. We have been routing the demons when you've been fasting and praying, honey. The demons don't like it and they have been in rare form, okay? And it's funny, they're just crashing out. Like they're crashing. And I have been too entertained. I've been too entertained. Hey sis. And
Hey
I am just
sis, good evening everyone.
I am just really tired of them. But I just thought me and sis was just talking a little bit ago. And I said, sis, I'm going to go to ChatGPT and ask them some questions. Because people want to always go to ChatGPT. Because people were sending me stuff talking about somebody had asked ChatGPT some questions about our niece. His
Mm,
daughter. And I said, oh, I know they're not asking ChatGPT. I said, so let me ask ChatGPT some questions. Um,
mm,
So I asked GPT, I said, well, what did I ask him? Can y'all read that?
yeah,
I
let's
said,
see.
who has more clout? Chrisean Rock or Karlissa? Because
Uh-uh.
Karlissa she was on there today saying she was being used for clout with her old bald headed ass. So bald headed Skittle was saying that Krishan be using her for clout. But Jack Chief GPT say and they AI, that's the robots.
Okay.
Ooh, ooh.
Cause
I had to out of the robot, sis.
clearly I know that have sense. That Karlissa, that wench, and Jaidyn, that underhanded ass
How you
wench,
do?
they all have used Chrisean for clout.
So
Come
I
on
told
now.
them, I said they keep on saying somebody using them for clout. So I said, well, let me ask this shit. Maybe it's something going on that I don't know about.
I think it's the water Karlissa got over there in that Airbnb house.
See, I don't know what it is, baby. It must be something. We know y'all all living together because Jaden ain't never liked you this much in her life. I know it. Eyes knows it. Well, what happened to sis?
I don't know.
What happened to
I don't know, but I hit the wrong thing. I think it's the water that you know how they say you put the filter on your in your house. I
Mm-hmm.
think she didn't filter her water. I don't know what kind of filter in her water in her house, because baby, it's delusional. That filter water in her house got her, Jaden, and Callie a little bit trying to get some sense. I mean Callie, but her and Stewie, Lord have mercy.
Baby,
That
they said
filter
they
water
being
got
used
them
for clout.
delusional in that house.
They said they being used for clout. Even Jack GPT says she ain't got that much clout. Ooh,
You whatever
ooh.
that company is that water filter on that house, y'all please go get y'all that go get that filter back. Cause that is something wrong. It's some defects in that filter. It's some defects in that filter on that water.
They
Cause
drinking
whatever
they drinking the Lulu juice.
they make that coffee with that filter water, they
They
getting that
they drinking the Lulu juice. They done somebody done slipped them something in their Casamigos. They over there drinking Casamigos,
I need
baby.
y'all, whoever listen, tell
They
them
need
people
to
that got
run
that
to the
filter on that house,
border.
go snatch that filter before they sue y'all because they delusional over there.
Delusional as his best, baby. She said that they the clout.
Girl, please. How many interviews has students sat on and called Chrisean Jesus it? How
Hmm.
many interviews she sat on and said that Chrisean was poison her kids? How many interviews she sat on and and even in her songs, what she said, she the first lady, right?
Oh yeah, this is only one part of what ChatGPT said. Me and
Okay.
I said since they be believing in ChatGPT, I said, well, let me go ask ChatGPT some questions, cause maybe I seen somebody has sent me something where somebody said ChatGPT said it, so I said, well, let me go ask and see what they say to me, cause they might just be talking to them, but baby, I said, ooh, what ChatGPT they was talking to? Because their AI robot was off. Because this AI robot said,
Mm. Hey, Stacy. Good evening.
he is nothing,
I
nothing,
am. I'm having a wonderful
nothing
weekend, Stacy. Yeah.
without sunshine.
Wait, hey, Sister June. What you say, sis? It was off.
Yeah, they ChatGPT was off because it said clearly. This ChatGPT said clearly Krishan is the cloud.
Clearly. It take y'all
What
sitting over
it
here
was
talking about
talking
it
to me
take
like
a
it
blind
was
man to
talking to
see
me
about the
like
baby.
I was asking, like I asked them a stupid question, like I was the one that was special. I was just asking because that's what the people were saying. They
Cause
was
yeah,
they was
she all
judging
right.
me, was
'Cause
answering me like, girl,
clearly it take a
did
blind
you
man
ask
to
me
see
that stupid
Krishan
question?
is the clout. Child,
Mm-mm-mm.
it's crazy.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah,
It
these
says
people
see
so
though. It says see though Krishan Rock has 5.4 million followers and Carlissa has 400K. Seems as though she is not the clout.
that part, that part, clock that T. Clock that T. That part. Y'all need to put some high fives in the chat. Clap y'all hands.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Fuck
Hold
that
on.
shit.
Chat GPT. Listen, y'all. I went and talked to the robots. I said, because maybe the robots can break
No,
it down for these
and maybe the
delusions.
robots know better than us.
I said maybe the robots need to break it down for the Delulus in the back because they
That
ain't getting it. Somehow they don't understand. I said maybe okay, baby, that robot was getting mad. Like how
I
dare
know.
you?
I'm with the robots. I be sitting back saying, "Let me go check again. Maybe I woke up in another world. Let me
And
go
see,
see
this is
what's
what
going."
they said this is the definition of clout.
Okay,
That's the
sis.
definition of clout. A person that has influence. Karlissa, who is you influencing? Cray cray, who the hell is you influencing?
Nobody.
Nobody, baby.
Nobody. What Keith Sweat say? Nobody. I don't know who she influenced. Oh, she influenced Stu and Callie over there. Callie really don't want her to influence her.
Oh, Callie say, let me walk away.
Bro, this is corny. This shit is corny. Let me,
They,
wait,
baby, they said,
wait a minute.
mm-mm.
I gotta see what yes is. So you at 11? Almost okay. 11:30 in. Okay.
We too early. We can't start yet. We can't really go where we want to go. We just gonna give y'all some. This is just regular. Oh, I got some more. Ooh, I got a whole bunch. Let me. I gotta erase a few things so I
Sis
can.
has to break down what clout means.
Because I hate when a person say somebody using them for clout. Let
Wait,
me
you
break
gotta
that.
take Carlissa back to class and Stewie back to
They
class one on
probably
one
can't
English
read. They probably don't know how to read.
and
But
read it.
some people can read, but they have no comprehension. Okay?
Nothing. That's why they can't pass comprehension tests. I'm like, I just couldn't pass that test. I said, well, when I looked at the test, it was more like comprehension questions. Oh, a lot of people don't have common sense. That's what it is. It's sad, but it's true. Hi, Jenny from the block. Let me see. What you pulling up, sis?
Oh, hold on. I gotta upload some more stuff. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I'm listening
Because
to Jenny from the block. Hey, family. What's the tea? What's the tea, girl? Hey, everyone. What's the tea? Hey, Keisha. Stacy. Yep. Again to you. Hey, Stacy. Did she get that house off the drawing that she was supposed to be having so you can get your rent?
Stacy said they all want a piece of the pie when they didn't even
Well,
want
I'm
to
trying
help
to
with
read
the
that before
ingredients
that.
together for the pie. That's how sick they are, sitting over there and they're living
It's
together in a house having soup. Okay?
supposed to be having sweet.
Okay? That's
No,
it.
I was reading what she had. Oh, that was after that. Did she get that house off of the drawing that she was supposed to be having so you can get your rent paid, or is she renting a B and B?
Probably both.
But we definitely know Carlissa in the Airbnb.
So listen, y'all. Hold on. Chat GPT it just kept breaking it down for me. Like, what? Now they was like, do you want me to break it down for you? And let me tell you something else Chat GPT did. Chat GPT gave me Carlissa Millions pages.
Mm,
They said, do you want, and then they put a door by it. Like, you want me to open this door for you? I said, well, you might as well Chat GPT open it up for me.
uh, not they put a door by us. They put a door. What?
Sis, they put a door
What?
by it and asked me did I want them to open it. I said, open it up. Uh-uh. Baby, I've been praying and fasting. Go on and open up Pandora's box. I can handle it. I've been praying and fasting because I told God to show me.
Mm-hmm. Definitely
Mhm.
passing. Oh yeah, Stacy. Tifa. She talking about Tifa. That's an Airbnb too. Anytime that you done bought you a new house, You gonna walk through the thing because that's something.
Didn't she just buy a house last year?
Yeah, every 6 months, every year.
Didn't she just buy a house last year with the dogs? That's when Chrisean had went to jail and stuff, and she was acting like the squirrel was running up the tree. Didn't
Yep,
she buy that house? Oh,
yep.
okay. What damn, y'all really doing it like this? Y'all buying houses a year? Y'all is
Uh, Talking about that
balling.
Zeus check cleared, sis. How many months she been off of bad, and all of a sudden the Zeus check cleared?
That
How many? How all of a sudden the Zeus check cleared?
child, that's old.
She was trying to send Lemmy shots off. Like, look what you by you giving me opportunities. This is what I was able to do. In other words, please let me come back because I gotta pay the rent on this Airbnb. That's actually what she was trying to say. We read between the lines over here. We not slow. Yeah. Not clock that T.
But the sad thing is, Karlissa, you ain't ever getting your show back. Baby,
And
I go
then
work for Zeus
wait, and
before
then
I
the
let
day
you get it.
before,
Shoot,
but wait,
me, sis, I'ma send y'all send us to Lemmy. Y'all send us to Lemmy. We'll go do a ITT podcast, bitch,
and
before
baby,
they
make
get
him
into your
millions.
house.
Make him millions. Look, wait, sis. Then Carlissa called herself talking about putting a projector screen 2 days, 3 days before Lemmy dropped him and Krishan show again, right? Like she was doing something. Then Latifah dropped talking about she got a new home and thanks to the Zeus checks. And then what do Lemmy do last night?
Mhm.
Let me drop to everybody. Him and Krishan got a show. Regardless of what all they did, just they can't do nothing. They can't take a break. They can't catch a break. Let me say that right. They
Cause
can't
they ain't
catch
right.
a break.
Cause their hearts ain't right. Cause your heart ain't right.
Exactly, sis.
Cause your heart ain't right.
Exactly. Y'all, please hit the like button on your way in. Thank you, LaJune. Please hit the like button as you come in and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. Welcome to the Auntie Moo Moo house. Cash apps, super chats are at the bottom right corner. Thanks. Okay, LaJune.
Mm-mm.
I know that's right. That's crazy. I love house tours too. Sexy brown eyes don't start tonight. She's talking about I love house tours too.
Wait, I GPT. Y'all got that part? Y'all read what GPT said about that girl? Woo, let me show you what else, baby. Me and GPT had it going
Sexy
on. It
brown.
broke down.
Freaking
Krishan,
tonight,
let me
girl.
break down Krishan Rock. It broke Krishan Rock down for you. Okay?
I love house tours. That's sis.
Huh?
That's why you have to pin. Pin that up. I love house tours too. Definitely pin that comment. Okay. Girl, please. You know damn well you'd have had that key in your hand, signing them papers on your journey by buying a house. Girl, these people kill me. I'm like, these people, I ain't gonna say kill Lord Jesus. No, ma'am. No, they don't. I ain't using them words on my life. Switch them words.
No, just like Jada supposed to have bought that house she was living in
And where
with
she
the
at?
elevator.
Oh, sis, did you see they clowning them now all over the internet? They actually confirmed that Jaden has got had to leave. The rent was too much, and she did move in with Karlissa. Now, how long have we been saying this?
Mm-hmm.
Now they done confirmed it. She is really living over there. Her and Callie. We been trying to tell y'all. Y'all be trying to give Jaden a little hope.
Look, I'm gonna say this because I like my kids. If they got to do what they got to do, that's your kids should always be able to come home. But stop trying to act like y'all more than what y'all are.
But Karlissa be on that line talking about that. Callie got her own house. Jaidyn got her own house.
You
She
know
got her,
what
and they drive big bodies. And Chrisean is the one that's homeless, and she don't have them, but they over there balling. That's what she tried to put out. When all along we knew they was all living over there in that Airbnb with her. Okay, sis.
happened?
Of course you can come home. But Karlissa is putting out lies that she live in a mansion. Where's that a mansion when you were showing us last night on the 4th of July on your video, that little projector screen, the little thing on the hot tub for the projector screen, when you sitting up there, that's a whole community of Airbnb. Ain't nobody noticed that. I know I did.
Uh,
Even nephew noticed it. It take a blind man not to see this.
uh, uh, mm-hmm.
Still saying on the internet complaining about Miss Charlotte have nowhere to go. They full of crap. Exactly. Exactly. It's a difference when you say, hey, my house is open for my children to always come home. But don't be sitting over there like y'all balling.
Exactly. Y'all, but y'all
Say
want to talk
Carlissa and
back.
her husband have the main house, and Jaidyn has the apartment on the second floor with the kitchen and bathrooms. They are saving money by moving in together and acting like they don't need. Stacy, me and nephew noticed that last night when we this morning when we got up and we was looking at that. We noticed all of that is all connected. It's like an Airbnb. It's like it's on top of each other. So you're right. You noticed what we noticed. Damn. See, great minds think alike. Jenna,
But
Jenna,
that's what they had to do.
Doc,
Y'all had to do. My thing is, okay, if you had to do it, you had to do it. Just be a broke bitch and just say y'all some broke bitches and y'all had to put all y'all money together.
sis, you talking about Carlissa. She'll never say she a broke. Sis. Carlissa would never, oh, you 22 minutes in. Okay. Carlissa never say she a broke wank. You know that, sis. Carlissa say she richer than you. Carlissa say you not rich like her. She got plenty of money. That's what she say. Jennifer the Block say Tia getting shut down everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
She is, and Jenny, she blaming all of that on Chrisean, talking about calling the people on Chrisean and I. You got your loud mouth shut down with all your lies, and you continue to keep lying, threatening that
And you
girl
keep,
on live.
and my thing is, leave that girl alone. You was threatening that girl on live. You was threatening. You told that girl you was gonna do this and toe tags and
Mm-hmm.
beg her to come to Miami, and if she ever step in Miami, what you was gonna do, and you did all that. You did
Nobody
way
else
too
but you.
much.
You did it to yourself, and you
You did
mad that
too
you
much.
feel like a 25-year-old shut you down. No, Instagram shut you down because too many people reported you with that mess.
Mm-hmm.
And Lejeune say, and Lemmy told them Krishan didn't Lemmy did. Just close their mouths. Exactly. We know Lemmy wanted Krishan. Everybody know that.
Mm-hmm.
Look, sis, Stacey say, what kind of door?
Child. Stacy. Stacy, I was kind of scared. I said, wait a minute, hold on. They put a door. I don't even know if I got that screenshot. Let me see if I got that screenshot. Hold on.
Sis say they put a door there. Sis say open the door.
This was the final verdict. If Chrisean, who was more, who had the clout, Chrisean or Karlissa?
But look, Stacey say, Drew, you are so right about that shit. Last night they was jumping off of their roof last night hollering at the moon. I cracked up laughing. Every time Krishan said Lemon name and Scotty, okay, they did. It was
Mm-hmm.
crazy. We was watching that this morning. It was like, what?
They were trying to act like we're having fun too. Aren't we having fun, y'all? Listen, we're having fun. Look at us have fun. Look at us have fun. And you ain't got nobody but the miserable ass 42-year-old women out here. that want to be stalking a 25-year-old, saying that they was gonna go in disguise to stalk a 25-year-old. Them is the only people you impressing, because you ain't impressing no real person. You only
Sure.
re- you
Us.
only impressing somebody that ain't got who cuckoo for cocoa puffs.
Definitely. Definitely. People is crazy.
I told you. What did I tell y'all about Jezebel? What did I tell y'all about that spirit? I told you she cannot. It don't hide for long, and it show. Then she gonna say the other day, yeah, when she see me in her live talking about some. Yeah, I used to have a Jezebel spirit. I said, no, you still do got a Jezebel spirit, and did and said it, admit it.
And she gonna hear you tonight. She about to come. You done said it, sis. She gonna be in here by 9, 8, 7. Get it, Connie Harvey coming, y'all.
She know better. She ain't coming over here tonight.
I don't know, sis.
Mm-mm.
Oh, she got her other little mentions out, right?
Yeah, her other little minions might pop in here tonight. They watching in the bushes. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. They dropping off. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Not hit that like button.
Hit that
Hit
like
that like
button.
button.
Hit that
Okay.
like button.
LeJune says 29 likes and 55 people watching.
Hmm.
Come on, y'all in the bushes. Come on. And some of y'all some content creators don't even want to show support to sis. And I'm gonna say this. Over here, we rock with Chrisean and Chrisean Jesus. And y'all rock with too. So don't come over here and just be listening because y'all kind of have some kind of little side shade, which we don't understand why. We should all come together for Chrisean and Chrisean Jesus with all this doggone hate. Hit the like button.
Hit that like button. So let's look at Krishan and Jaden Alexis. Because since
Uh,
they said Krishan was using them for clout, let's just see if they got clout. Let's just see. What this say?
mm.
Their music, Jaden and Alexis, what it say is an inspiring. What does it say?
Oh Lord. Sis, you did not pull that up. Sis.
Because
They say she is not. Wait, what happened, sis? It went away.
oh, hold on.
Oh, there you go.
What it say?
This is what it says. It says Jaden Alexis known mostly of being Blueface baby mama and occasional influencer content. Did y'all hear what that said? Known mostly for being Blueface baby mama and occasional influence content. She doesn't have her own TV series or mainstream media platform. She entered headlines primarily via online views with Krishan. Sis, you gotta pin that. I don't know. You gotta keep that up. I think Jada needs to read this, sis. I think y'all please screenshot this and send this to Jaden. This is sad, girl. I would not want to be known like this. This
This
is
what the
sad. You don't even have
listen.
your own name.
This what the robots say. I ain't even say this. This what Chat GPT say.
But Krishan has released charting singles like Mr. Take Your Bitch, hitting number 96 on the Billboard Hot 100. Huh? And landed brand partnership with younger mainstream attention. But let me tell y'all something about that. I want to say something about that. If y'all, when the last time y'all went checked how many views is on that?
Hmm.
57 million. Uh, did y'all hear what I said?
Hmm.
54 went to 57. Look like it go up and down, but it's in the 50 something million that she have used on that song. And he writes, she landed a brand partnership because I keep going back and say, Chrisean said they kept sending her paperwork. She kept sending it back because Chrisean wanted the back end money off of that.
Yep.
Smart. Come on now. Okay. Sis, tell them who's saying this, the robotic or who?
Maybe Chat GPT. Why people
Okay.
want to be Chat GPT, and this what Chat GPT be getting to say.
Mm, mm, mm. Y'all,
This
please
what the
screenshot that and send it to Jaden because I think she need a little reminder.
hmm hmm.
She need a little reminder.
What did it say about her music though? What did it say about Jaden music, sis? You about to make me spit out my teeth. What did it say? Sis, what did it say about Jaden music?
It's saying like she a nobody. They say she mostly known for being Blueface baby mama. I don't, I don't see nothing they saying about her music. Oh, I see at the bottom. She released a song and teased a feature with Alexis. Share impact in a branded partner or a branded partnership. I ain't say this. I didn't say this.
I didn't say this. Y'all can't get mad. How you gonna get mad at me because of what ChatGPT say? I mean, people be ChatGPT and all the time, so I said, let me go on the ChatGPT and what it say.
Okay, so y'all need to screenshot this and send this to Stewie because I think she need a reminder. Jaden and Alexis need a reminder because baby, they not playing with you out here.
That's what I mean. I'm just telling you what ChatGPT said.
And then it should have been a slap in your face because you over there thinking you're doing something. Uh,
What it say? What is the social media reach? Read that. Read that. Read that, sis, because I can't see it right now because I'm on my phone. What is it say?
I was in the comments. Let me go out the comments.
What it say?
Hold on. Social media reach.
Uh huh.
Chrisean Rock, her main. Which one you want me to read?
I mean, it's between her. It's her and Jaden Alexis statistics. I don't know.
Okay. Chrisean Rock, her main IG account boasts around 5 million followers. We all know that. Jaden Alexis, I'm not about to do this. She has approximately 1.03 million followers on Instagram with a strong engagement rate of, do that say negative? A strong engagement rate of 4.4%, averaging 44, 44K likes and 1K comments per post.
Okay, girl.
While Jaden has a solid presence, Chrisean's audience is nearly 5 times larger.
But she the clout.
I had to drop my phone. But Pissy over there called Pissy and that wench and Clout Pissy, whatever y'all want to call her. Was she just sitting on there saying Chrisean stop using their name for Clout? We don't know because we clearly can't tell because what it's saying right here is saying something totally different.
Hmm.
And we didn't say
Hmm.
that. Lord have mercy.
What real one?
Oh, here she come. There they go, sis. There it is.
No, they no. Hold on. How is we talking negative when they said they was the clout? So I said, okay, if y'all the clout, let me ask them. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna do a poll. I'm just gonna ask Chat GPT. And this is what Chat GPT said. You see the screenshot it. I'm just posting
So
it.
you know, real one,
Don't shoot the messenger.
I be letting you make it over here, girl. Like you don't know.
You can't get
So,
mad at the
man,
messenger. You cannot get mad at the messenger. You can be mad at the message, but you can't get mad at the messenger. I'm just putting it out here because that's what they said. They said they was the clout.
sweet. So real one, since you over here defending Jaden,
She said Carlissa is always
no,
talking,
no, no.
so
That's how I
drag
know
her.
over here defending
No,
Jaden.
Jaden said she was the clout too. Jaden said she was the clout.
And real one, Jaden clearly said, did you see her message that she posted today? Jaden this, Jaden that. I always want to use my name for clout. You mustn't read what she said, right, to Chrisean. But let me remind you what Jaden does on every interview she goes on. Jaden always use Chrisean's name for clout. She calls her baby a it. Do I need to spell it? Do we need, spelling classes? Do I need to spell it? IT. She calls her baby an it. And she said that Chrisean would poison her kids, real one. And she said that she would put Chrisean Jesus in the back room. And she said on live, she told Blue to give her that money and she would go unalive her baby. Where was you at? Unless you Jaden, unless you Stewie in here. So let me remind you. So if you're gonna come over here and defend Jaden, know what you're talking about. I don't follow her. They all talk about each other doing interviews. Chrisean never talks about them unless they talk about her. So let us remind you of that too. Now,
And she hasn't talked negative about Jaden. All she said one time before she told Jaden, while you're out here doing this and
hey,
that
Sister Natasha Diddy.
and hooking up with Carlissa, trying to start this hate train against you. Let's sit down and let's make this money. I could get you. I could get you about 50 stacks for just sitting down with me with a conversation. She told her that. She
Mm-hmm.
told her that. She also apologized to her more than one time. And she also was like, let us pray for her. Like I whatever. She has extended an olive branch for over a year, almost 2 years to Jaden. And Jaden listening to bald headed Skittle, listening to Carlissa, listening to Karlissa, listen to all that lies and all that bald headed drama she want to keep doing because she like division. She likes what this little bit of clout that she do get. She like that shit. So therefore, listening to her, she has squandered money, opportunities, and a relationship for her children. She did that. So Jaden has to be held responsible at some point. Cause you a grown ass
I'm
woman.
the one. She's recently done said some stuff. And Jackie King, Jackie King, Chrisean goes after Blue, sis. This is what she said. Chrisean
Who
goes
did
after
she do? When Jaden made the songs about Krishan, and yeah, Blue wrote them, but Jaden sung them. So who did Krishan come back and make a song about Jaden? No, she came back and made a song about who? Her baby daddy, because that's their beef. He made a song about Jaden.
Right, Sister Tasha. Didn't Jaden just go on a rant about Krishan streaming on the day her Barbie remix was coming out? Yes. And that's what I'm trying to let the real one know. Um Jaden is still doing this. She was just in that old cesspool, that hot tub with Karlissa.
That
And
boiled
about Krishan.
that
Oh
boiled hot dog
my
water, smelling like boiled hot dog and shrimp water.
no, Krishan has not
Oh,
been.
boy, smelling like boiled bologna.
You need to get your facts right, real one. You need to go back and watch. You I'm starting to think that you Stewie up in here. That's who I'm starting to think you is.
I have been following. I was following her when she was an influencer because she used to do makeup tutorials and stuff. And I knew some kids, some young, some of I have daughters her age and a few years older than her who used to get into influence. And my daughter's been an influencer ever since she was like about 14, 15. She's been a social media influencer. So she just don't like to do big. She don't like to do all that. She does other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But she used to be into that. And that's how we came across her a long time ago. And then we watched her go to Ultimate Tag. Then we watched her go to Blue Girls. Then we watched her go to Now That's TV. Then we watched her go to Zeus.
Mm-hmm.
And so on and so on and so on. So yes, we've been watching her from the beginning.
Good evening, Miss Debbie, Judith. I have watched from the beginning of the relationship, and I used to be a fan. Mm. Okay, real one. Well, you have your own opinions of how you feel or whatever. So that's you. But
But I'm not no fan. I support her because I have kids. I have children her age. She is like a child to me. She's one of my nieces. She's an internet niece. Just like I have internet nieces over here, she's one of my internet nieces. So as an auntie, I'm gonna give her some auntie advice. Now, y'all be like, oh, y'all want her. Don't nobody want her with blue. Don't nobody want her with blue at
exactly.
all. At all. Let us keep saying, I hate. Y'all be like, oh, these old ass women. No, baby, don't know, baby. If I
Real
really
one. We do not hear Chrisean constantly talking about Jaden. Chrisean would clearly tell the world she want Jaden to get her bag. She
how she
wants them
fed,
to
but
get
she fed
stay.
her. She said, yeah, I feed them. She feed her and her kids. She said, Blue, I make sure everybody eat. They all ate off of her back. What she said, she got two BBLs off of her. She said she got two BBLs off of her. Okay, she got what? He got a Hennessy closet off of her. When she left him when she was pregnant, she left them so that they could sit nice. That's how she got that damn G Wagon. That's how they started Myth Music. That's how
Don't
they
get
got that's
started.
how they got
Don't
that's
get
how they
started.
got that studio built. Y'all wanna know the truth? That's
Good.
what he
Say
should have been paying
good.
that damn house off with that $2 million instead of putting it into some bullshit and buying a
So
that baby didn't have
really,
that baby had on a damn soggy ass pamper, but
uh-oh.
yet he had a whole Hennessy. I was like, damn, can you bought a whole y'all went took your kids to the Sam's Club to buy a whole damn Hennessy liquor closet.
Mm, preach. She say she not in other words, so she telling you she not talking about now. She talking about from the beginning. She said I said in the beginning. Don't get smart.
Well, you can hit the link and you can come up here and say what you want to say because the living room's open. Because baby,
It's
I
the
listen. I'm old
oh
school. I
God.
like people to talk to me. All that typing and shit, that shit for the birds.
And right, sis. Tell her again. At real one, it's either Jaden or Karlissa. They know that girl don't have any clout. Jaden is boring. She finally come out from the back and she thinks she's it, and she's not even the far. Exactly. I'm so me and nephew was talking about that. Jaden really thinks she is it because Blue has blew her head, them BBLs and all of that. And I really think real one is Jaden. I really do, or it's either somebody close to her. You not it, girl. Stop it. Find your
And my thing is, you
own motion.
had an opportunity to go make some bread, and you sit up there and let that bald headed ass skittle who always been an extra, always a bridesmaid, never a bride type bitch, okay? You know what I'm saying? You sit up there and let her stop you from getting a bag because y'all could have been, even if, listen, let me tell y'all something. This just shows y'all. Like she said, why are you listening to Blue and Blue is locked up and we need to get this money? Y'all need to eat. Basically, she knew y'all all was struggling because Blue told her. Why you think he's agreeing to go on live and let y'all record him now and all this other shit?
Mm-hmm.
to help y'all get a little bit of money, help y'all get a little bit of bag. But then he on there talking to y'all crazy.
Real one. Y'all, you either Karlissa or you Jaidyn, like we said, or you one of her friends. You somebody in her account. Nah, stop talking before they get you up out of here. Cause you think you smart and you not. Stacey said, real one, Jaden is lucky enough to get the money that she was given by Chrisean. Plus, Jaden was the first person to get jealous over nothing. Why didn't she fight the white girl who was all over Blue? Okay, exactly. And why Jaden didn't go over there and fight her so-called best friend for sleeping with her baby daddy? But you want to come for Krishan, but you wouldn't come for what's her name? What's um what's her name? Sadie? What's that girl name?
None of them. She don't come for
No,
nobody.
I'm talking about what's Jaden friend name?
Girl, she let Biggie beat her up. That should tell you.
No, I know, sis, but what's her friend name that slept with Blue?
Sadie.
Sadie, exactly. She didn't come for Sadie like she needed to come for Sadie. Girl, bye.
Mm-hmm. Cause she probably was in the bed with him too. It just got out.
Exactly.
That's probably why she was in, because she was sleeping with Sadie too. So she was just mad because they had both bust her down. So that's why Sadie went on about her business, and now she just acting like she just in loop and all this other stuff, child.
Who cares what she doing? Nobody see. I'm not by anyway, sis. Carry on. Why don't you screenshot that and send that to
Oh,
Stuvie?
girl, we ain't even talking. Look, I
Carry
don't
on.
even try. Ain't
Anyway,
nobody even gonna keep talking to her. She just talking.
exactly.
Let her talk to herself. But
We don't know if
anyway,
it's a car here anyway. We don't know.
as
It's
I was saying,
y'all just don't even talk to he or her because you just wasting your breath.
baby. It could be Timon, it can be Pumbaa, it
Mhm.
could be. It don't matter. It
We
don't
don't know
matter.
who it is and don't
It
care.
don't care.
Anyway, carry on.
Don't care. But anyways, like I was saying, y'all they keep on saying, "Oh, we the clout, we the clout, we the clout." How is y'all the clout? How y'all the clout? Y'all all struggling. Y'all talking about her. It's just one of her. It's just her and her baby. It's just two of them. They can, they can move around. It's two of them. It ain't Carlos. Jaden got two kids. Um, Callie got two kids, and Mister Sterling, shit, he got a mental patient for a wife. So
Mhm.
what that tell you?
And then she hired mental patients. She hired people just like her take medication.
Baby, she hired mental patients that need to take their medication, who be off their meds. Y'all better stop.
Hmm.
Yeah, she said she made all her money to buy her house from y'all online. That's what she said. That's when y'all was trying to run them raffles. What
Get
was
it?
y'all trying to win on them raffles? What was they trying to win? Sis?
Hmm.
What was the raffle they was trying to win?
Right. Miss Judith, you so right. She said, "Do CPS know Stu is homeless and living with uh and confused child abuser?" Huh? But y'all want to call CPS on Krishan? Hmm.
Mm-mm.
Who's confess? I'm sorry, child abuser.
And then they get everybody that get in bed with Jezebel.
And
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Everybody that get in bed with Jezebel, sis, you see what happened to them? They go
Mhm.
down, down, down. So
Hello. Good
sooner
evening,
or later,
Ivan.
so
Good
sooner or later, they them
evening.
dogs is gonna turn on her. They got to
Mhm.
turn on them to say they self. Shit, every time they get somewhere, they got somebody caging them up. Boom, gone. Page gone. Page snatched. Page snatched. Page.
Left and right. That's how come.
Because
I don't know why they let Karlissa put batteries in their back and then y'all lose y'all page. That's crazy as hell.
Baby, listen, cause
Good evening, T-Fox.
even Chat GPT know who the minions is, baby. They was like, "Oh, her minions? Would you like me to open this door for you?" Baby, Chat GPT put the door up, sis. I said, "What?" Mm-mm-mm.
Exactly. That's crazy. Yeah. Karlissa put batteries in their bag.
How you gonna let somebody that ain't smart, that don't even sound intelligent, that
Good evening, Larissa.
tell the same lie over and over. They just change one word and y'all act like y'all done heard something new. And how do y'all let that person put a battery in y'all back?
In your bag. And you at by 400 something followers, 400,000. You let this woman make I don't get it. I'll never understand.
You let her just put a battery in your back and have your page full.
Then you want to blame it on this girl and what she did. She wasn't worried about you. That's
What is
crazy.
he? And my thing is, and you let the trolls do it, and therefore, and Tia, you want to know the truth? Carlissa people that did it. They the ones that was trolling you, acting like Chrisean because they wanted you to go off. So you need to be trying, because when if you trace it back, if you really really want it, because and then when we look at the little, do I still got that picture in here? And let me see if I still got that picture in here. Hold up, I think I took it off. Dang, let me see if it's in this phone.
Jenny from the block say Jaden looking like Miss Puff. You see her face? I know. I said that. That's when she got caught without that filter. And then that blue eyeshadow when they were sitting at that table, I said, look like Journey put the eyeshadow on. I said, Lord have mercy. Mm-mm. Lord have mercy. With these filters, these people get on my nerves with these filters. Show the people what you really look like.
Exactly. I don't wear filters.
Me neither. You
I
come to my
don't wear
none
filters.
of my pictures is no filter. That is me, and that's what I'm gonna look like when you see me in person.
Exactly.
Okay, T Fox. This is crazy.
It says why? Cause she been over there. Yeah. Not Jane Stylish trash. Yeah. Judith, let me see. Judith, no, but if that was Krishan, they would have been caught because on their
Yeah, they would
bitches
have.
already talking
They
about
would have been said that
talking
she
shit
over there
about
living with Carlissa and Carlissa got a case
find out.
open. They would have been did that.
You know what? The sad thing about it is how you getting into something that ain't even got nothing to do with you. You know what? The sad thing about it is the people that, yeah, y'all say, I'm gonna tell you why we get into it because Krishan is our internet niece, and Carlisa keep picking on her. And so when you keep picking on somebody, and you're like a bully, and you're like 52 years old, bro, about to be 53 years old. Why are you
Bullying
still
a
picking
25-year-old girl.
on
That's
a
crazy.
25-year-old? You don't have to like her. Even if you think she's a Byron type girl, even if you think she's like that, so what?
Now.
Move around. You don't have to, whatever. But you have made your internet presence for the last almost 3 years
No,
based
she got her
upon
switch
the fact
taken
that you've
too.
been hating on this little girl. And I'm
Oh,
tired of it.
sis. Belinda say, she just got her Twitch taken while she was just on live.
Who?
When Linda, is it who you talking about? I think she talking about Tia. You talking about Tia? Real one second. I'm gonna go on and say this for you. She she say Tia, sis. She just got her Twitch taken for her while she was on live.
Mm-hmm. Because you won't let it go. You won't let it go. You won't be a woman about your shit. You mad and you mad. And Carlissa keeps saying, well, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? Carlissa, you went over on Beagle. I said, what
Mm-hmm.
I say? Oh, they
I
love
feel
Auntie
her.
on Bigo. Let me go live on Bigo. I was like, y'all heard of yeah, she over there and she doing this and she do what? What Auntie? Okay. You off of Bigo in less than you had already been where you can be monetized and everything. All you had to do was spend 2 hours a day on Bigo. Bitch, you talk all day, every day. So 2 hours a day wasn't shit for you. So why you didn't stay on Bigo? Oh, okay. So then only place you can really pop your shit is YouTube, ho, because don't nobody else like you. Don't nobody else like you but the miserable bitches that click on there that ain't got shit, that take meds just like you should, okay? That ain't got no sense. God gave a caterpillar. No, because God caterpillars got good sense because they know how to go and morph into a butterfly. So that God gave a roach, okay?
Faye, I don't know. Let me tell you something, real one. We do not give Carlissa no credit. And no, we would not trust no
Give
baby.
her credit about what? What we get her credit about?
I don't know where you been because
Oh,
Carlissa
because we said she
no
put a
credit over
battery in.
here.
Oh, because we said she put a battery into your back. You think that's giving her credit? No, it's not giving her credit. That's not what it is. That's not what it is. But what Tia was saying about that girl, she got that shit from Carlissa.
Definitely
That's
got
who she got it from. So yeah, she is. She is. That's who Tia should go and talk to. Cause you know what? You's an auntie. So you should have been talking to the other auntie and you should have told her, hey, I ain't about to come after this niece. I ain't got shit to say about her. That's your grandson's mother. I ain't got shit to say because I won't want nobody talking about my grandson mother. But no, her big horse teeth ass decided she wanted to go and say something too. So now you gotta pay the piper, baby. You reap what you sow. Y'all keep talking about taking shit from her, and every time you say you're gonna take something from her, guys take something from you. So that should tell you something.
Amen.
That should
Amen.
tell you something.
Vandisha, woo, she say, and her and Blue still have an open case.
What
Who
you
and
mean?
still have an
Ain't
open
nobody worried about bubble booty. Ain't nobody worried about bubble booty at all. He better go sit his old bubble booty ass and worry about
also act 100 say he don't
them damn
file the
RICO
court
cases he
case.
got. He better
Uh,
go worry about he got to deal with the goddamn feds. Oh, or is he federally? Oh, or is he a CI? Oh, or is he?
if
You
they
know
can
what I'm
bring
saying?
that up, sis, and for Cray Cray or anybody that's listening, once again, we're going to say this over and over once again. We don't care if Chrisean is a CI. We don't care.
I
Y'all
hope she
sound like some
is. Turn
broken
all their
records.
asses in. I hope she is a CI. Turn them in. Turn them in. That's
Because y'all,
little
all of
stupid.
y'all got somebody in y'all family y'all don't know that's listening, recording y'all dumb selves. Y'all just some
Y'all
dummies.
CIs, cause y'all be shit. Cray Cray talking about her being a CI. Shit, Cray Cray record everybody conversation, so I guess she a CI too. Cause she just came out of nowhere.
Shit, who care? It ain't gonna make us stop loving her or Krishan Jesus. We don't care what y'all say or what kind of
Turn
people.
them all in.
Y'all are
Shit.
y'all are delusional and y'all the ones
I'm
some
old school.
montage. Y'all crazy.
I'm old school, baby. I'm old school. I don't believe in that shit about snitches get stitches. I don't believe in that shit. I'm believing that, hey, if you gotta save somebody's life, turn their ass in. Shit. That's what I believe in. Doing the right thing.
And you know what? We all need to come together. Like we was all saying, everybody that needs to come together. And those people that be talking, y'all need to report them people. Report them all day, every day. You can't just be sitting out here bullying and giving out false information and saying things about an innocent baby or bullying this girl saying you're gonna call CPS on her for something she has not even done.
And my thing
But
is
Kelly
this,
taking good
and
care
I
of
and
her.
I and I always ask this question. And so and I know nothing is because I know what I know. And I told y'all I know what I know and I ain't never been wrong. So anybody that's been a part of the family know, and when I speak on it, I know what I'm talking about. But hypothetically speaking, if she was having whatever problems or whatever, what y'all gonna do about it? How
Nothing.
y'all gonna help her? Cause half of y'all some broke bitches anyway. So how y'all gonna help her?
And don't
What
try to
is what
understand.
y'all gonna do? Talk about a bitch. Talk about you not being able. Talk about you sliding your EBT card at the market. Talk about that.
No,
Talk
not
about
I,
you how
sis.
you can't afford to even go get your kids medical done, bitch, or
Uh,
you have to be on what is it called? What they be giving you through the state, whatever it is called, child, whatever it's called. Let's talk about that. Medicare, Medicaid, whatever. Let's talk about that.
no, sis, not sliding the EBT card.
Let's
They
talk about you
they
being on Section 8.
come and
Let's
sell it.
talk about that. Let's talk about you being on the no, not right now. Let's talk about that.
I'm well.
We'll
I
do a
okay.
morning one.
Stacey say
Mhm.
because I'm say
In the
men
morning.
report bullying online to other people
You
in
want to talk about somebody else? Talk about that.
time, and you
Like
could do
I tell
it.
y'all know Auntie Muumu's story there. I ain't got no secrets. Papa, in the morning.
So you know what, Stacey? She needs to be charged, and she's still carrying on talking about Chrisean and that baby after her pages got taken away from her. But Chrisean didn't do that to you. You did it to yourself. So you're right, Stacey. Honestly, she needs to be charged. That was a threat to that babe, to Chrisean. That was a straight threat to a 25-year-old. What you would do to her? That's not right. And Karlissa sit on there and she do the same thing, Stacey. And I don't understand why Karlissa page has not been taken away from her. That girl has showed her whole breast,
Mm-hmm.
her whole ass to people. She told them to come suck it. She literally sat online and told
She
them
said
to come
little
suck it.
girl.
Little
She said
girl.
little girl.
And that ain't no allegedly. So how do Karlissa
And I
still
got
have
the
her page?
receipt.
How she still have her page? And she has talked about that baby from the moon and back. She has said some awful things. That's just crazy. For real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right, Helen. Tia should go to jail and Carlissa too. Exactly. Yeah, Charleston Wright say some disgusting comments. If you have a problem
Hold
with
on, hold
yourself,
on. Let me tell y'all this. So evidently, it's 50 haters in the live. 50 haters in the live because we got 100 people watching and only 50 likes. So that means it's 50 haters in the live. So I love my haters too. Y'all love us enough to be over here to get y'all ears filled. So hit that like button. It ain't don't nobody got to know you did it. I don't even know you did it. I don't even know who you are. Just hit the like button. Do that.
yes, and greatly appreciate it. And you know I'm
Thank you. That's how you ring somebody doorbell.
yes. And you know how you come in there and grab your grandmother biscuits and want to eat her biscuits, her homemade biscuits and eggs and stuff. What she tell you? I didn't sleep with you last night. Speak before you eat my food. Hit the like button. Don't be disrespectful.
Hmm.
Yes, she did, Helen.
Well, either real one hit the like button.
Carlissa did the
So
same.
if real one can hit the like button, y'all can hit the like button too.
That poor sis.
Alyssa did the same thing. She cussed Chrisean out big time. She do. She always cussing her out. Judith is cursing. Wait, Judith said, what Judith say? Hold on. Judith said, hit that like button. First, you hating ass 304s. Go on and hit that like button. As I was coming over there, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Um, you said, hey, Debbie. You said timing is everything. It's going to happen. It is going to happen. Sexy say she don't believe you real one. She said you full of it, but you know you said you hit that like button. I'm gonna say you hit the like button, child. I ain't gonna listen. It is. Jenny laughing. Jenny, I'm serious. Yeah, I just had to put these little stats up here because I hate when people say they the clout. I mean, listen, and all you millions, if I was y'all, I'd get on the winning team. Cause I don't think they gonna win. You never win when you play dirty. Ain't that what Nene Leaks say? You never win when you play dirty. You never win when you play dirty. They always over here ear hustling. That's why I don't be playing. Yeah, I know y'all be getting mad at me like, Auntie, you say you gonna play us this content, but you don't. That's why I be putting it on members only because y'all can't even hit the like button. So why should I just give y'all my content? Then y'all, but it do help y'all go research, and then it do help some of y'all be a little bit on point, a little bit more on point, because some of y'all be a little bit way off. And I be like, what damn, baby, we playing spades, not Uno. Baby, we playing Uno, not talk. Like, yeah, we gotta keep y'all on the right game, baby. Y'all be playing poker, y'all be playing them. Be like, baby, that's not the game we playing right now. So, but that's the only reason I don't be showing y'all uh a lot of the stuff because
um,
people don't even be liking to hit the like button. So that stuff we are gonna be doing some
so
members
how
only.
is in here now?
It's 103 people in here.
And how many likes you have?
There's 103 people in the chat. Let me see how many likes I got.
Y'all, please hit the like button. Be nice. Don't be rude. You don't go to nobody's house unannounced. And if you do go to somebody's house unannounced, you have to ring that doorbell. If they don't have a doorbell, you knock. And these days, people have ring bells anyway. They see everything.
It's 64 likes.
So please hit the like button. Well, it's coming up. Be nice. Don't be like that. Even if I go and I'm in the, and I'm roaming these streets and I'm in the internet street or even on YouTube or IG, I still hit the like. I still show respect because it's not like you seeing me,
Hey, Ellie Ma.
content creator seeing me, but I know God seeing me, and I don't want to have a heart like that. Come on now,
Hey,
tomorrow.
Two Fox. Hey, everybody. If I didn't speak to y'all, charge it to the fact that I ain't see y'all come in. But hey, everybody. Come on, can we get those likes up, please?
Hey, it's Sunday, y'all. Be nice. I know y'all gotta say. Make sure you say your prayers. Make sure y'all get in the word of the
You
Lord.
listen, I ain't
Okay.
one of them people. I don't ask for money. I don't ask y'all to be cash apping me. I don't ask for all that. I just found out about gifts the other day because Jenny has sent me some gifts. I don't even know what that stuff do, but I don't be asking for none of that stuff. All I ask y'all to do is hit that like button. Okay, that's it. That's it, and that's all. That's it, and that's all. That is enough for me. Okay.
And be nice to some of y'all. I be seeing on other, and I'm gonna tell y'all, me and nephew be in the streets, and we gonna keep telling y'all that. And a lot of y'all I see under other content creators chat, and y'all be sending cash apps, super chats, super stickers. Be nice to sis and let her go get a coffee in the morning. Let her go to Starbucks. She just had she got a grandbaby 5 months. She just had a new grandbaby. Come on, be nice. She takes care of her grandbaby. She's not that Wayne's Karlissa over there. Send her a cash app or so she can go get a Starbucks in the morning.
You said there's 103 billion
Go get
people
us some.
in here.
Sometimes she up all night
There's
long.
103 billion people in here.
I think like that 103 billion.
These are your things. Ooh, there's 103 billion people in here, honey.
Stacey say she has a child dog living in her house with her grandchildren. So while she's doing a great job as a mother to have kids in prison and selling her soul for whatever she can get off of the tricks.
Okay, let me tell you this.
And
And
that's
I thank God ain't none of mine in prison. Okay, none of my sons. You know, you can say what you want to say about me, baby. But one thing I don't play. Mm-mm.
mm, she does. She is a great mother and grandmother. She honey over there.
Girl.
She
They,
the boss with two grandbabies. Whew,
mm,
whew, sister strong.
baby. And you know, I was saying today, I said, okay, he went home today with his mama. He'll be back tomorrow. I say, good Lord.
Thank you, Terry.
Thank you, Terry, for the super chat. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
There it is. Terry dropped it. Moo Cash App, dollar sign, sister girl. Sister, what is it? Sister girl snap?
Sap.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
sap. Sister girl snap. Sap. Sister girl sap. Dollar sign. Y'all be nice. Don't be mean.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Terry. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you.
Right
Mm-mm.
then, she definitely can't get her because of her CPS case. Ain't nobody worried about Karlissa. And
Carlissa ain't trying to get nobody baby anyway, child. Carlissa just be talking.
she just
Carlissa don't even really, she just be trying to use that for the situation because when she told her, Carlissa, come get your grandson, what did Carlissa do? What did Carlissa do? She got on there and disrespected that girl and that baby. And Jaden, do you believe her? And Jaden, did you do this? And da 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 da. And she made a mockery out of it. Carlissa don't want nothing to do with that baby, and Carlissa don't want. She likes what she's doing now when it comes to just being dramatic with Chrisean and starting drama and starting hate pages and whatever. She just really she just really want to really be in the business. That's it. Real one, probably if you do, there probably are kin. If you're kin to who I'm kin to, then they're kin. If you're not kin to who I'm kin to, because my saps are famous. The saps we're kin to are famous.
what you say, sis?
I said the saps we're kin to are famous.
Oh,
Because
that's
people want to
oh,
know.
oh,
Because
like the
people
sap.
want to know my
Get it.
business, huh?
No, I get it now. Your cash out.
Mm-hmm.
Carlissa or Wack must have contact to Cray Cray. I ain't saying her name. You probably they uh yeah, they
They
definitely put
do. You know, she be recording all their conversations, and she said she wasn't gonna record him no
yeah,
more. And then I told Blue, and then I had to call Blue on his phone, and then I'm gonna call Blue on his other phone, and then I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call her, and I'm team her, and let's get her, and I'm team her, and I'm gonna ride for her, and I'm gonna do. Okay, keep riding, cause all you is a pawn on the chessboard. So
mm,
keep riding.
and Amy. It just hit my thing.
Keep riding, because all you is a pawn on the chessboard. So keep riding. Nobody, nobody. And the sad thing about it is they like she said what they need her, and because she feel like they all need her, she can do what she want to do. Because Karlissa feel like her family, because Ballheaded Skittle feel like her family need her, she can treat them like she want to treat them. Mhm. Hold on. Yeah, they always have been in contact. She's from Clubhouse. We know where she from. He sent her over here because 626 wasn't doing it right. See, he sent 626, and 626, he got too caught up doing other stuff, and he didn't handle the business he was supposed to handle, and it didn't work out the way he was supposed to work out. And then he had other content creators that he was supposed to collab with, and they all was supposed to work it all out, and they all was supposed to do this and that and this and that, and it ended up not working out the way it planned because 626 had his own agenda, and so therefore they had to send somebody, and she said, "Put me in, coach. Put me in." So
Yeah,
they put in Cray Cray.
not put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach. Put me in.
Then talking about she going to LA and she can put on different wigs and sunglasses, and she could be a boy too and stalk her and follow her. That's crazy. That's weird. That's why I said everybody go report her, go report that page, go report all of that stuff, and you can send that to the LA police department because that's ridiculous. Yes, that's the same person. That's crazy.
Y'all can call her anything in here, but don't put her name in my chat. Call
Huh?
her Cray. You can call her Cray Cray. You could call her Angelica. You could call her anything you wanted to call her. But don't put her name in my chat because all she be doing is just be talking.
Right, T Fox. That's we. That's that old saying. You can laugh now, but you're gonna cry later. All that laugh.
Oh yeah, they don't think fat meat greasy, baby.
Hmm.
They don't think fat meat greasy.
Right. That's crazy. That is so crazy. Yes, Sexy Brown, Smack, and Cray Cray has always been in contact.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny from the block says, I hope Chrisean takes action with the Coco lady because she is a straight stalker.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah,
so
they all getting they only doing nothing, and then they so stupid. You go on the internet and you say, "This what I'ma do. This what I'ma do," and that means you got. And then I'ma have other people do it. And anybody that want to do it, just send me the information of what she was doing and any pictures and anywhere you see her and anything. And girl, first of all, once they start digging in your background, baby, they gonna say, "Oh no, she is, she
but I
is,
don't know who. I don't know how you come on, how you get that bold and come
she
on
is one who flew over the cuckoo nest."
and just say what you gonna do to somebody. That's weird. Right, T Fox. Somebody she gonna be screaming louder when she was being in that room with them padded walls, right? Terrace, I can't wait till Chrisean manager start filing these lawsuits. Me too, I can't wait because I'm really tired of this.
Mhm.
Yeah, Miss Darren, it's the same lies, the same stories, still delusional. We Miss Debbie, we just like we the people, we all tired. And I don't know how people still sit over there and listen to that woman. All she does is lie. The same lies, the same delusional stories, and she listened to them people in her head, them little voices, and the sweet would tell her what to say. And she say the same stories over and over and over. And people sit there and they listen to them lies. Okay, sexy somebody. I would love to be Chrisean's security. Like we literally just it's like a
If
role
you
confession.
anybody want to come up, is more than welcome to hit the link. I'm gonna post. I'm gonna drop it again. Just be respectful when you come up, please, and thank you. And if more than one person is up at a time, please allow everybody to speak,
Thank
please.
you.
Am I done?
Yeah, y'all come up.
Baby, because there's a lot of people that's about to go, damn, they've been
I'm
straddling the fence, and they don't think we know, but we know who you are. And
'cause
girl, it's
it-
about to go down.
but I'm tired of you goofy ass people. You're going down. Cause I'm tired of you being around. Y'all probably wouldn't like this
Yeah, I'm
comment, but
about to, I mean,
I
yeah.
with Rock and Blue about the jury. I don't know if you noticed that when Blue was talking about Rock working with people who don't mess. Amy said Krishan said she was going to file, so her turn is most likely on it. We'll see it play out soon. Yes, Amy. Yes. Going with her name whack too. Yeah, Terry said you're going down. We're tired of you being around. We're all tired out. Get your ass out of here. T Fox say you got another lady on TikTok that's friends with Tia saying tag her in. That's okay. They gonna get their page blocked too. Jennifer the Black said, Juice, you have a good voice.
If I was her, I wouldn't get in it.
I was in the choir. Huh?
If I was her, I wouldn't get in it.
You shouldn't get in it. You definitely should. But that's what's wrong with this. Ain't no way I'm gonna have me a page and I'm an influencer. You think I'm gonna ride with these people? What if
You think
these
I'm
people
gonna ride with you when you
with
talking
you?
about a baby?
You gonna be sitting in the dark with your lights out, waiting for Tia to pay your light bill, or wait for Karlissa to pay your light bill. They gonna feel like you already did what they needed you to do for them. You just gonna
And
be
then you're
dumb
gonna
in
end up losing
the
endorsements
dark.
and everything else for running your mouth. You're gonna end up losing endorsements and everything else for running your mouth.
Fooling with Karlissa, it don't make any sense. It don't make no sense. Ain't no way I had almost 500,000 followers and I let some ignorant ass woman ask that wench put batteries in my back and probably paid no more than probably not even 2,000. I'm saying allegedly or 5,000 allegedly. That ain't no money to make me lose all my pages behind your bullshit. Right, Jenny, the horns are showing on these fools. Lord, I have never seen something like this in my life. So much hate. Jenny, so much hate. It don't make no sense. But it's been a lot. I've seen the hate before, Jenny. It hasn't just been Chrisean Jesus and Chrisean. These people has hated on these celebrities like this, Colin CPS.
Mm-hmm.
Weird what these people do. And the crazy part about it, CPS still go to these celebrity people houses. Look how they went to Carly B and how Carly B had to go on live and tell CPS to stop coming to her house. Did she say like 5 times? And she said, now it's harassment. You CPS is listening to these people online that don't like me or want my husband or want to say something about my kids. And CPS here sit here and listens to that. Carly had to tell them, I didn't hire a team. Now I'm about to start suing y'all ass. Stayed away from my
Which
house.
one you want?
It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
Mm. What
And
are y'all doing?
yes, we want to check for people they don't need to check for. Because half them people that be calling that line, they all got CPS cases they goddamn self. Or they kids living with their mamas. Or the daddy done took them. Or the grandma got them. And all they do is sit their big back asses behind the keyboard and typing. Ugly. Yeah, I said it. Ugly asses. That make no sense. Right, T Fox, the recycling characters with the same tire story. You need to start charging them. You know what CPS needs to start doing? Whenever you call and you have to give your name, they need to run a background check on you and then start putting out charges on your lives.
Exactly. Because half of y'all ain't no good ass moms anyway.
That part. Terry say it's a spiritual attack on Chrisean.
Girl,
Oh,
you always been, you done spend time in jail away from your child. You ain't no better than the next person. Shut up. Cray, you done spend time in jail away from your kids. You ain't no better than the next person. Shut up.
you kind of surprising
Hello,
that
y'all.
when that
Hey,
live
June.
with whack. Wait, wait,
Hey.
wait. Well, I don't know. When Blue said that, when y'all know that Chrisean, that Blue said that Rock is working with Wack on what live?
Oh, remember when she was in the studio and she was live streaming on Twitch?
Chrisean ain't working with no doggone, like y'all said, smack, right? Sexy, bro. Hey, Sister June.
Hey, y'all.
Good
I
evening.
want I want to say this. I want to say that my son laughing at me because he said I always come up and go back down. And I got something to say because I had something important to say. I want to say this. Uh, how they out here threatening limit? Boy, that was folks crazy. Y'all threatening limit. Y'all compensate. I'm gonna tell you something. This is it. Y'all so wild. Y'all some crazy people, man. Y'all some sick people. Why you threatening me and compensate and cray? This y'all taking time on threatening me. Limit.
Because they want to show what
They
lemon they
said
mad.
they said they been sending limit threats and messages. That been happening. What to you and compensate been
Cause
done?
wait a minute, cause Cray went out. She went to the baddest and tried to audition.
Y'all, they done
And,
got
and,
me.
and
They
Wayne just
say
mad
limit
because she
said
can't
you
get
go
back on the
bad.
show.
What man? Come on, man. I got the day this evening. Carpet and cray and why y'all three lemon man? Why y'all yeah, what was
And wait a minute, Sister June, Lemon don't even care. Lemon don't care. They don't have no money like Lemon. Cray and Car Pissy Wanch over there don't nearly have no money like Lemon. I bet they just threatened to call the police on Lemon.
they did? They said
Yeah,
he
she
break
say.
Krishan. They said he break Krishan back on their show that they gonna call the police on.
And what the
And I
police
said,
gonna
What
do?
they
But
gonna
laugh
say?
at their ass.
What they
Because
I
gonna
he
said,
say?
got a whole heat of production of the goddamn producer of the show. They crazy as hell. They better go sit their ass down
What
somewhere.
they gonna
I
say when they call them?
Yeah. What the hell?
What they
I,
gonna
I
say?
said I said the live go sue them, the CPS, the police. Live go
Because whatever went on when they was at Zeus, they was the stupid ass bitches to sign NDAs. So
y'all.
what they gonna say?
Y'all, y'all, these fools don't threaten live. I'll get through it. I know ain't no thing. Y'all, the world is doomed when y'all people out here like them. We actually got people out here like them. Y'all understand that people out here like them. Y'all understand it's a messed up mind people out here. This shit get dangerous, boy. These folks are crazy. What planet are these people from? Where y'all
They
from?
must not know who
Uh,
Lemmy Dad is.
you so right. Here in Texas, it changed here. You can't just do that. You have to give information. You can't anonymously do that no more. But
Mm.
And
I was
Mississippi too. Yep.
oh okay. But keeping it popping say it is two huge creators that keep calling CPS on her too, but more than twice. But unfortunately, if they report something serious, CP has to go out. But here's my thing. Y'all already know this girl is a star and that this girl has been assisting. Y'all keep reporting stuff and then y'all make up stuff. You make it up. The stuff ain't even real. So I don't know how CPS even sit over there and believe that false stuff that they putting out.
Well,
That don't
in
make any
Mississippi
sense.
now, they just passed a law. I'm not in Mississippi, I'm in Tennessee. They just passed a law about that. They can't do it no more. They need to pass it in the rest of these states. And I'm just so tickled. I think folks say they're going for limit. They want limit to pay them some money. Tell you that's why you on that train talking. No, we knew you broke. We knew you broke. We knew you started coming from Krishan. We knew you broke. You rode that train
Girl,
for
she
10
put out,
hours.
she
You
put that she
rode
was
this
coming. She,
nigga out train.
girl, she put she was coming to Houston July 12th. Wait a minute now. To Typhoon. Typhoon is where the water park at. And she said that she was gonna be streaming with one of the biggest streamer ever. Y'all come out. I said, oh, that's why she met. Me and nephew went over to the stringer page. He barely had 2,000 followers. Ain't nobody going to that shit. Girl, bye.
Mm-mm.
Yo, I bet you living phone. Y'all, what they think they
And
saying?
people
I'm
that go
like,
to
I'm acting like different now.
Typhoon
Well,
Water
you
Park,
know,
it's a bunch of kids and
she
stuff. And
think cause
yeah.
she went streaming with DDG that she really made it. Girl, you was his auntie. You was too damn old
Too
to be
damn.
on a boat with that young little boy.
Okay, y'all forget like nephew. One time, y'all know I play too much, but I got a ticket today. Now I'm living. Wait, I'm Auntie Moo. I'm y'all. I'm them, and y'all living. Me sis, them, and you living. We call your phone. All right, ready? Brrr, brrr. That's the phone, Auntie. That's the phone, living.
Yeah, what's up?
We
That,
see on that Twitch that Krishan said, and she was crying, getting her hair done. You gave Krishan a deal. Why have we been calling you? We've been calling you. Cause what about
and
the Auntie
sis, you
podcast?
better say it
Lemmy,
right. You better,
what's wrong with you, Lemmy?
sis.
How about you call my assistant and ask
What
them?
sis, wait.
Call Lee
You
Jong.
That ain't what
you tell, Sister Tina.
When y'all call Lemmy, you wrong to say it's ringing, right? Lemmy
Yeah.
answer and Lemmy say, yeah, what's up, Karlissa and Tia? Cause no, what's up, Karlissa? Oh, I got Tia on the phone. What's
Huh?
up with you? What's up with you? Uh giving and throwing that and smashing that shit in our face, rubbing shit in my face.
Face. You
Put
think we
Sean
gonna
on
deal with
there,
your
and you
yeah,
know
we
we
think
out
we gonna
here
deal
trying to
pop
make a
stone.
bag out for this low down. Huh? And let me say, y'all say I got a meeting at 10 a.m. Well, what? I got a meeting at 5:30. Hey, I tell y'all what, I'm gonna call y'all back. Wait a minute, let me. Wait a minute.
But
I'm
we
gonna
the
hit y'all back.
auntie.
Give me,
We the auntie.
give me an hour. I'm gonna hit y'all back. Click. And then when he got off that MF, he ain't know he playing. I can hear Tia
He
and
playing
Krishan.
out
I mean,
face.
Tia and Karlissa talking. Y'all imagine what they be saying?
I cause
Mm-mm.
he playing in our face.
No, when Lemmy got off the
I would
phone,
call it that.
when Lemmy got off the phone to them, he said, "Hey, y'all put them on do not disturb. Every time they call me, let it go to my voicemail."
Then they calling everybody, the security guard, the security, everybody.
Yeah,
They
Talking about,
done
somebody
called
well,
Lee
security.
Jones.
We'll
They
talk
done
to Lemmy.
said,
We'll try to call you
you
back.
done let, I done let Puma get on her knees for you, Lee Jones, and you won't let me get nothing.
Right, Miss Debbie, right. Don't call us. We'll call you back. Click.
I
Hey,
want
Miss
my
Cook.
money.
Daddy.
I want my money. I'm going at Krishan. Cause Lemmy, did you see what Krishan called it late at night? Late at night. You might get Krishan my number because Krishan called me late at night. I got his voice. I got her voice with Lemmy.
Okay, don't
Right.
call my people. I'll have my people call your people.
Hey,
And then then
Sister Lisa down there.
Janisa gonna call Bree and be like, "Did not tell your ass. Don't bring her back over here."
Yeah, Miss Teddy, he ain't want to be bothered with them. Miss Teddy, come on the panel. Where our girl Nicole at this evening? I'm calling them out.
They said not a role playing, yeah.
They
Cause you know what Tia say. I just can't believe you gave that dusty. Yeah, check out that dusty musty girl some money and a deal and T's been trying to get on here. And I got to get on this train. So yeah, I'm mad. I got to ride a seven
what did
hour train. It was
Ray J
$56.
say she was calling Ray J too? They crazy as heck. Now what you
Mm-mm.
calling Ray J too? Fuck. These people
They
is
said they would call it limit. They said they would call it threat limit. They probably call Ray J. Take the Craig call the blue bag. I'm telling you, y'all, they calling everybody. And y'all seen wet. Y'all seen wet now. He was on that stream calling Ray J when Chrisean was in there. Now, I believe they calling them people. I believe they don't got to call them limit. They said they
and
would
then
call
the
it
next
threat
day,
limit.
Okay, Krishan
They
said on that whack, right? I mean, Krishan said on
Hey,
that
Miss
Ray J
Milwaukee.
right? Right, Sister June?
mm-hmm.
Okay. What
I'm
happened
listening.
what happened last night, the 4th of July? What happened yesterday at the pool party? Who Krishan was with?
Lemon and
She
Scott,
went,
and that
wait
was
a
it.
No,
minute.
before
She went to
Lemon.
the
Listen, she
game.
went from,
Wait a minute. She
okay,
was with
so
Ray
hold on,
J.
sis. Let me say this, because let me find it. Let me
Okay,
find it.
fine, sis. With her. Who she walked in there with? That
Because,
was
y'all,
a
we got to
back
break
day.
this down, because you know we dealing receipts up
Okay.
over here,
Show,
right? So,
show it.
I told y'all our niece said she was playing what? Chess, not
Yeah.
checkers, right? I told y'all our niece was Trump tight, right?
Mm-hmm.
But everybody was like, what? So let me show y'all something. Let me find it. We just gonna go down the list. We gonna go down the list, honey, cause
But the next day, while you putting that up, sis,
I
she
gotta
right
find it. I
over there
can't
with Ray
find it.
J and
Sis.
Amber Rose again. I mean, she was with Ray J again, and who popped up? Amber Rose.
Amber
Who don't
Road.
like
That
Amber
was at
Rose?
the
Wait,
game. That was at the game pool party. She was
wait a minute,
invited
but
there.
wait, like Amber Rose, he can't stand her.
Oh, so don't. He dragged that child. She was young. She was just younger to Chrisean. She was like 18 years old when they
Yes.
had to get
So
papers
when
and
y'all get
legal
off,
action against him about
y'all
that
go to
baby.
her on Amber Rose with Wag. And who Krishan showed up with? Come on now.
Amber Rose and Ray J so did to game pool party. Yep. So did he dragged that baby. That baby had to get protection from wrapped around her. She was a baby then. This child was 18, 19 years old when he was doing it to her, y'all. She was a baby. She was
Yes,
about the same age when he
but
came up in
sister
the house
gotta
and
show
told
the
that to him.
receipt. What's really going on? Show the receipt, sis.
Dang, I think it's in my other phone. Hold on.
Have it.
You know, Sister Tina, you know what I said? I felt better. I seen Amber
Wait,
Rose there with her. I felt so much better.
I'm sorry, Sister June. Who up here on the panel with us?
Miss Patty,
Me, Teddy.
Hey, Miss Teddy. Good evening.
good evening.
I didn't know you was up here. I apologize. Go
Hey,
ahead and
me,
talk.
Teddy.
Clock in.
You
Tell
told me to come up on the panel.
I did tell you to come up. I want to hear your opinion about this that crazy Tia. She lost her pages and she still want to blame it on Krishan. And Karlissa and them sitting over there. Krishan is talking about their name and getting clout off of them.
I'm
And
so
Cray
sick
Cray,
of
what you think
them.
about it all?
I'm so sick of them. Tia needs to go somewhere and curl up and leave that child alone. Her and Krishan have nothing in common.
Nothing.
Krishan did not make that phone call. Tia clipped that up and did what she did. And she probably did it
Mhm.
behind Carlissa. She already said she got paid to say something to Krishan.
She told us that. We
And
say that. She said
Carlissa, yeah, and Carlissa and Jaden, they need to go somewhere and get some help. Both of them have mental issues because Krishan ain't thinking about them. They say her name every day, all day.
exactly.
And I didn't hear Krishan in that clip that Jason put up. I didn't hear her mention Jaden. I heard Jason mention Jaden.
Hmm. But you know what, sis, if she does, Chrisean only be when she say stuff, she just be feeding back of what you said about her or her.
Right.
She don't just come out the blue and say, "Well, I'm just gonna talk about Jada." She doesn't do that.
She
Mm-mm.
been trying to give a positive resolution between her and Jay's situation, and Jay don't want to hear it. Anytime she say Jay's name, Jay making out of something, and I'm
But
sick
my
of it.
thing is, Jaden forgot that she went on Jumper and did a whole interview about Krishan, saying that she would do something to her kids.
Said Chrisean would poison her children. That's
Right.
what she said. She don't
And
trust Chrisean
Krishan
around her
ain't
kids.
never talked about poisoning no
And she
kids.
called Chrisean Jesus a it again. And that wasn't the first time she called him that. She called him an it. Nah.
Yeah.
And they could go back and watch it.
That was the second interview that she did that she called him an egg.
Yeah, she did.
So Miss Teddy, let me ask you something. You think with Lemon, if they keep calling harassing Lemon, threatening Lemon, you think Lemon might be the one probably put the police on them?
Lemmy ain't paying them no
Let me
attention.
not nothing with the
He's
police.
not
Let me
paying
not
them
paying them
any
no mind.
attention.
He ain't paying them no
They
He
was
attention.
out
hurting them all
Them
right
is,
now.
baby, them is little like what they call like little
Groupies.
what's some things called that be just like tagging you little.
and Lemmy don't want all them. Oh, I hate to say this, y'all. And this not being mean, but y'all don't notice Lemmy don't want them old hags around him anyway. Y'all ain't notice that?
Mm-mm, he don't
No.
want 'em.
And
No,
if you
he don't
ask
want 'em.
me,
We
if
noticed
you
it,
ask
Christina. He don't
me,
want 'em.
Lenny messing with them because he gave Krishan a show. He didn't bring them back. So now they pissed that they not gonna get that Zeus check anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Lenny knew what he
I,
was doing when he called
I,
Krishan and asked her about doing the show with him.
mm-hmm.
I
And
really think he really got a real strong connection with Chrisean. I think his connection and their relationship override with anybody. Say about it. That's why he don't believe half of what the stuff go on the internet anyway.
No,
mm-mm. But see, what happened? It goes far. It goes deeper than that. But Lemmy, Blue was always the middleman in between Lemmy connection with Krishan.
I
That
think
was
so too.
always that was always like stopped everything what was happening with her. But now that she has really turned over her leaf and she's on this thing, her journey is my journey is about forgiveness and it's about my son.
yep,
So she not trying to hear what Blue gotta say. She not Krishan
So yeah,
carried
say that anything.
that torch for Blue family for a long time. And that's the truth. It's the truth. But now he's
yep,
like, I gotta turn this leaf over now. It's not about Krishan Rock anymore. It's about Krishan
Don't get
Eugene
rid of that money.
Malone. And I have to take care of my baby because I'm all he got. She said so.
yeah, yep.
Oh, look what hey, I'm fat down. I'm fat down. I'm finna get down. Hey,
Said I
Kill. Look what Kill said, sir. Look what Kill said, sir.
cut Karlissa Tia yuck mouth. Two cut well dust mount two cut well dust mount demons. Hey Kia.
Kill
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
scare me
Some
hot.
lots of
Kill.
money. Hey sis. Hey, good evening.
Give
I'm
me my
Fat.
cigarette, please.
He won Krishan back because her name was buzzing due to that stream of drama. I see his business strategy. Yet she is working with Kim and she don't play. Oh yes. I'm at that time. Hey sis, hit the link and come up here. I definitely love what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm finna drive down, but sir,
Us too
uh,
have we do pray he moves on from Bluefest. Okay, sis LeJune, go handle him in the chat.
all right, sir. So I want to say that Kill came in hot. That was fun.
Yeah, she did.
No, she did.
All
Okay.
right, love y'all. Love y'all. People move.
I
So she
know you
came in.
can.
What's
Love you
they
too.
don't get sis started on Trey Son. Krishan says something is. If it's directed to a lot of her, someone asks her about that person. Okay, Fedam, come up here and talk to us and let us know what you're saying. Because I definitely enjoy your conversations. Along with Miss Teddy,
Yes.
Miss LaCole. I like her too. I love everybody that can come up and talk on a panel. Everybody have their
Okay.
opinions.
So let's
Uh-uh.
go through this
Oh,
homecoming.
you got it, sis. You found it. Okay, here we go.
We gonna go through this homecoming list, okay? So let us go through, because since she posted all the people that she was wishing would show up to the party, right? So let's go through the front row.
The guest list.
Okay, the only people that you got Lemmy. We can X him out because that's Chrisean people. So you got her, you got Whack, you got Callie. I really don't think Callie gonna show up, so let's just X her out. You got Birdman. I don't see Birdman coming. Let's X him out. You got the game. Mm, I don't see the game coming. Let's X him out. Even Jaden Alexa said what? She not coming. Let's X her out. Then you got Hazel E. I doubt she show up.
She got
Then
all problems.
you got DDG. Mm, hmm. He might find something to do that night. Then you got Nunu Ford. Who is she? She's a
I don't
nobody.
know her.
Okay? She runs one of the hate pages. Y'all look into it. Y'all figure out exactly what page she run.
Mm.
Then you got Tasiki. Girl, Tasiki just used you to get back at her sister. She ain't coming. Then you got Jason Lee. Bitch, you wasn't invited to any of his shows, so you know damn well he ain't coming to none of
You wasn't
yours.
invited to
You,
impact the
you didn't you didn't check her page, Mama?
Then you got hold on, I'm going back. I'm gonna go through this do this little invite list because she gonna have to make a whole new one because ain't none of these showing up. Then you got Sydney Star. She said he said she said she'll show up, so we ain't worried about her. Then you got Anna Mac.
she'll show up.
She'll probably show up. I
Hmm.
don't know.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
you got Big Horse Tia. Yeah, she'll probably show up because she ain't got no motion.
I
Then
don't
you got
know.
Scarface.
Like, she might not show up, sis.
Yeah, she might not show up now. Then you got Scarface. She not showing up.
Mm-mm.
Scarface not showing up. Then you got Selena Powell.
Who
If
is?
Jaden ain't coming, Selena ain't coming. Cause they two peas
Nope.
in the pod. So if Jaden says she ain't showing up, you think Adam 22 about to let his BR come? I doubt
Oh,
it.
oh. Yeah.
Then you got Safari. She not coming. I don't even know why you put her on the flyer. And you got Jonathan. Who you think Jonathan loyalty is gonna be with? You or Krishan?
For sure. Because he got,
Chrisean.
Okay. So what happened to your party flyer? Y'all that paid that $25 and y'all that paying that $75 at the door?
okay. So, and keep preaching. Because half
Don't be fooled,
what?
'cause I will never be that one for you.
And
Oh,
half
oh, oh, oh,
and
don't be
half
a
But
them people
fool.
on
Mama,
that flyer, Krishan is making an appearance with them every day. Y'all ain't noticed?
Yeah, okay, so yeah, I want y'all to look at that flyer and see how many people Krishan done made an appearance with since that flyer been posted.
Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention.
Pay attention.
Krishan made an appearance with half them people on that flyer since she posted that flyer in the last 2 weeks. Y'all haven't noticed that?
And the only people that's been beefing with her on that flyer has been Anna Mac, who don't nobody care about,
But she was with them in the studio.
and Jaden and Karlissa and
Exactly.
Whack.
I'm waiting for Hazel
And
E.
Tia.
Everybody else, she done made appearance, but I'm waiting for Hazel E.
Oh yeah, and Tia.
Yeah, yeah.
Girl, and Hazel E, she better sit her old non-factor
But
ass down.
it's
I don't,
about
I don't see people that live out
popularity.
of state.
Hazel Leah show up with Krishan before she show up on there. Trust me.
I don't see people that live way on the other side of the United States coming all the way out here to come welcome Blueface, and they don't usually hang out with him in real life. So
Hell,
Exactly.
Right.
And
I
who
think
gonna
that
come welcome him home when you just went to jail and you couldn't get right. You was so can't get right, you still in jail.
I don't
Had
even
you
think
got
Right.
right, you would have been out of jail.
I don't think that I don't even think Black could show up.
mm.
Shit, he barely showed up to what he was trying. Let me shut up.
If Blue is gonna be there, I think Wack will show up just for the appearance to shut the people up. Only if Blue gonna be there, because I don't even think Blue gonna be at that party.
Michaela,
I don't
I
Let,
know.
don't think he's
let,
gonna
let,
be there.
let's make a bet. Let's make a bet that this party is not going to happen, and then Carlissa's going to make an excuse that he just changed his mind. He don't want a huge thing. He just something with his intimate family and his children, and just us, just like healing and everything. And we'll do something a little bit later, and we'll refund everybody that prepaid. I don't think too many people did prepaid.
But let's say this. But let's say this. Did you hear when Cray Cray say she going to the party and she bringing one of her old friends to the party? So that means Carlissa, that white she went and invited other people that she don't have on that list to come to that party.
Well,
So
yeah, because Angela said she was coming,
yeah.
and you don't know who else gonna come because let's think, all the people that had the story time thing, they might show up. You know,
Yeah, 'cause
child,
Blue
they ain't
invited
nobody.
him.
The hate pages.
Bodine and his baby mama, and all
Because
the other people that
definitely
don't.
uh, definitely called out the one Krishan say tried to get her for money, right?
Who, hot tea, hot chocolate?
No, not her. No, no, not her, because she support her House of Blues.
House of
Yeah,
Blues,
House of
yeah.
Blues is supposed to be ran by Bodine and his baby mama or some other girl, but yeah, he's behind that definitely.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
And they be reporting like misinformation. That's why when I see something and it's misinformation, man, these fingers be going fast. Blah, 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 blah. I be breaking it down. I don't give a damn if it's 5 paragraphs. It's gonna be an essay on their ass, so you know that you can't be lying. Like people was like, oh, that's that she stole what's the name son Javon's jersey. How's she gonna steal the jersey and it says 2T? That and I'm almost guaranteeing that boy is like in at least 8, 10 or 10 to 12.
That
He
baby
is 8 years old, and why would that even be hanging around and
crying.
Sam Porter on the
One
back?
of one of Krishan's supporters ordered
Paid
that
for it.
jersey when Chrisean was playing football. And the reason why it said Big Brother was because Chrisean said she wanted 12 and she wanted to have a kid every year.
Yep.
Yes, it was one of the supporters got that jersey, just like when
Yeah, the
Yeah,
receipt was posted. The
had.
receipt was posted.
They trying to say she
I'm
got
still
that out
trying.
of the closet. The
Yep,
Jill
she
got
paid
No,
like
it out.
$45 or something for it.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm still trying to figure out why Carlissa is so delusional. Before I came over here tonight, something said check her Instagram story. The very last
Yeah,
picture
we
on her
kind of looked at
Instagram
that a little
story,
bit.
yeah,
Not a
it said
story,
that
but
she was invited to Hollywood Unlocked in 24 and 25, but in 24, Jason banned her. She said the only reason why she didn't
That's
come this year is
Carlissa
because
is
she had to
delusional.
babysit.
those different voices in her head make her say those things. Carlissa, no, Jason,
Thank
he
you.
told everybody live. You heard, remember she was disrespectful to Claudia. Y'all remember that?
Yeah,
She no,
yeah. And
and
he said she was banned.
she was
He said,
having a
and
fight.
then he said, first
Can
of
somebody
all,
get
he
some
didn't even
water?
invite her.
Exactly. And then not only did he not invite her, she brought some people with her that wasn't invited.
Mhm.
Right. But she
So
said she was invited
if
for
Jason Lee
24
was
and
so for her,
25.
but if Jason Lee was so for her, why she didn't go to this year Impact Awards?
She said because she had to babysit so Jaden could go.
Jason Lee never
She was
invited
banned
her.
for life.
I know she was.
Just think about this. If she had to babysit, that don't make sense because I'm sure Callie could have watched the kids, or
Why
Carlissa
didn't
is
she go
lying.
as Jaden's date?
Mr. Sappho or whatever.
Yeah,
Why
she
he
could have
wouldn't?
been Jaden's plus one.
You know what I'm saying? So no, they would have. He probably had at the door not to let her in.
Jason said he never invited Jaden. Jaden was invited by Adam. You know Adam's wife, who she hangs
Yeah.
out with. Jaden went with them. Jaden was never invited there. She went in there to the Impact Awards with them, and she went there late, way late after Chrisean was gone. She
Mm-mm.
hangs
And
out a
then I
lot with
mean the thing
Adam
was
and
over
his
because
wife.
Chrisean was there from the very beginning
Yes.
till
But
almost the
Jason came
end.
on live and told he said this about 2 weeks ago. He said he never invited Jaden. He didn't even know that she was ever even there.
It's the usual. Just like
Yeah.
Carlissa talking about, oh, Blue made sure Jaden was straight. So she didn't have to worry about anything with money or anything. And he made sure she had a truck, blah blah blah, and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, that's the truck that got wrecked twice and had to be fixed.
That's
Okay,
that
that's
truck.
what.
That truck. When Blue got that truck, y'all didn't hear when Blue said on that live when he got that truck, he said that truck was under Myth Music.
It said
He
Milk
said
Music
that
on the.
that was never under no Jada name. He said
It was
Myth
on. It said Miss
Music.
Music on the sticker
Sure
when they went
did.
to go pick it up.
Right?
Yeah, because he got all them liens. He know, like I know, he won't even put it in his little.
And Krishan and let the truth be known, allegedly Krishan paid for that truck. Y'all remember when Krishan was going on live and said that she wanted a G Wagon?
Yep.
She paid for it because remember, he was like, Lemmy was putting their money together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah.
he was just giving her bits and pieces over here. And mind you, that's why they on the same phone line. And I be wanting to tell her like, fuck that shit. You can hop on my line. You know what I'm saying? I only cost me
Mm-hmm.
$10 to
But
add
y'all know
somebody.
Krishan, we all know that, but she always tell us that she gonna always beat up for him. But y'all,
Lorraine said Jaden got that truck on her Barbie deal.
She didn't.
Girl, how much you
Uh-uh.
think Jaden got for that Barbie
No.
deal?
Wait,
How
wait.
much you think she got
Isn't
for that Barbie deal?
isn't that the vehicle that Chrisean was driving to and got in
it's,
trouble in
it's
Oklahoma?
right off, but it's on Myth Music. Definitely, but that truck is not in her name. So Blue can get out of there and take that truck right from under her eyes if he want to.
Well, of course, you know what I'm saying. Like, but I think if I'm not mistaken, that's the vehicle that Chrisean was driving when she got in trouble. That they reported stolen. So that's why I'm like, And just to think,
Well,
like,
no, I don't know. I'm gonna say this.
I don't
No,
think
that
that's
wasn't
that
the
I
vehicle
vehicle.
don't
she
know,
was
but I
driving.
do remember at one time Blue had two G wagons sitting next to each other. Y'all remember he had two of them? It was two black ones sitting next to each other. And I was kind of confused at one point too. And I'm like, well, okay, somebody got feedback. So I was like, okay, well, what's going on? Why is it two black G-Wagon? Then he said, I guess maybe he was trying to consider which one to get. I don't know. So you may be right. You may be onto something.
yeah, because it don't make sense. And I heard them like talking
about it because like I caught the end of like that show and I watched like different like
Hmm.
clips that pretty much condensed the stuff because I be wanting to skip over the blah 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 and get right to the meat and potatoes or whatnot. And that's what was said because it was like, oh, she was driving the truck going back to what's the name, Baltimore, and when she got stopped, and she was like, technically it
No, it
wasn't
was
nothing to do
Blueface
with her,
car.
and technically allegedly it has something to do with Whack and Blue. It had that big stash, it wasn't really hers, but she said she just took the rap for it because she didn't want her friend to go
They
down
talked
too.
about it. She said it was her friend. She
No,
said it
no,
was
she
one
said she
of
didn't want
her.
her friend to go down
Yeah, and
with her
she
because
just
she
took
just
all the
came with her.
charges.
Yeah, because she didn't want to. It could have went that it was both of their fault, right? And she
Mm-hmm.
was like, she didn't know nothing about it. The homegirl, because she was, she had other things. I don't know what friend it was, but she didn't want, to get in no trouble. I was thinking, I was like, I don't know what friend that would be, but what I would really like to see, um, I want to hear more from Marsh, and I would really like for them to mend their friendship, because I really think she was a good friend, and those are really hard to come by. And she used to be like giving Krishan like straight no chaser, and when one thing when Krishan used to drink, couldn't nobody tell her nothing. I don't know if you guys remember when she was at the bar, when they was in Vegas, I think it was, and Elle was with her and somebody else, and she took his phone, and he was asleep, and she was looking through the phone and making fun of different things on the phone, talking about, oh, ain't nobody calling. She had Doxter's number. She was like, oh, these are the only people playing on the phone. I want a girl to call. I want a girl to call. And then what's name was like, Elle was like, just chill, chill. She was like, leave me alone. I'm on one. You just let me be. And they was just chilling at the bar, and she was tipping the bartender good. They just were having a good time.
No, I remember that,
And
but
Carlissa called, and she
it
was
was a
like,
lot. Yes, it was a
"Yeah,
lot. She was just fed up with a lot. But I remember that night. I remember
mm-hmm."
that. Yeah.
And she said she
Mm.
broke everything in the other hotel, so they had to go to another one. I was like, Lord Jesus, it was so funny, but it wasn't funny. But you know what I mean, like. But I really, really, like I said down below, that it's like something is really, really like weird going on. And then Tia's not only trying to ride on Krishan's clout, but I think that she kind of probably heard some stuff from Clarissa. I'm just gonna say allegedly, just to cover it. um, I think that she probably told her something. They was conversating, and she was like, "Oh, I know, I know how to get that hoe. I know how to get her. Just watch, and you gonna get your grandbaby. Watch, you gonna get your grandbaby." And then all this random stuff started. And how many times has Krishan been back and forth from Baltimore here, there, calling people? She was in Miami for like almost a week. Recently, and she was just she always hanging out talking on the phone. When she vlogging, it's usually about her or her close friends. It's never really about putting people that she got beef on. I have really never seen her turn the camera on
Oh,
somebody that she got beef with, unless somebody else's video on them. So when she was telling them, like, everybody like, oh yeah, yeah, it's her, it's her, it's her, it sounded like the clip when she was in the pool talking about why she's speaking up on my son and blah blah blah. It ain't. It just don't make sense. And then she's talking about, I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call
that's crazy.
DCFS, and I'm gonna call ICE. Well, how you gonna call
Ice.
ICE
Why
and
is
this
she
girl
calling
black?
Ice?
She gonna
What
call
Ice
ICE
got
on.
to do with it? Krishan ain't illegal. What the hell Ice got to
But
do
that's
with
what
it?
that's what she said. I don't know if you seen the
Cause she crazy. She probably was drunk too. Lorena said Blue had Jaden working in back alley clubs and school auditoriums for that truck.
who knows? 'Cause
Jaden worked for that truck. She probably did, Lorena.
well, I think that to to get back at Krishan, he just gave it to her. Like, you know, so like just this is around the time that they was really, really going at each other's throat. Like, and it was
Sis,
like,
can you drop the link again? They in the chat asking you to drop the link. I don't know,
yeah,
sis.
because I had to go all the way up to get the link.
Oh, okay.
It was like at the top. You
I
might
don't
need
know
to
if
pin it.
sister sus. I know she's still
I'm here. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm done. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, no, no worries at all. Um, I don't. I lost my train of thought almost. Wait. Oh, he was trying to get back at Krishan. This is around the time that he called himself, you know, being really, really mad at her. I can't remember why. But so him being so mad, he was like, "Oh, I got something for her." That's around the time like he did that fake proposal and all that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, and like put like a little bow on the truck, talking about this for you, baby, blah blah blah. And she was like, "For me," and acting all like, "Yeah, you just this just the hand me down truck." Because initially it was supposed to be for Krishan, just like that wedding ring. That's why initially, uh, Jaden couldn't even fit the ring.
Yeah,
It couldn't even go all the way down to her finger.
that's true.
And
But
so,
you
you know,
remember Sean said that you remember she said that was my ring.
yeah, and she pretty much, you know, kind of like turned him down pretty much type of way, like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like we got some working out stuff to do. My thing is, he always goes so hard for like Jaden, like to protect her, and if somebody says something, because that's how the whole defamation case came up with Soldier Boy baby mama, because Soldier Boy has said something about Jaden, and he just
But,
went.
sis, can you please drop the link for them, sis?
Tell them if they don't see it, they just gotta scroll all the way to the top and they'll see it. That's what I had to
Oh, because
do.
sometimes when I go out, like if I hit the wrong button and I go out, it's not at the top no more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
want
there
me?
you
You
go.
want
She
me to step
dropped it.
down?
Yeah, there you go. Miss Teddy, sis just dropped the link. Yeah, sometimes like I accidentally hit something, right?
Uh
And
huh.
I go out and I go back in the chat and I scroll all the way to the top. Sometimes it's there and a lot of times it's not.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Yeah,
if it depends how long the live is. I don't know.
yeah. Streamyard is weird sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I just really think it's like a whole lot of shady business, and I think that that was meant to be her car and everything. And it would kill me if I him keep saying that it wasn't his baby. I don't know. It was a while ago, but it was a whole bunch of like short videos and pictures of them together while she was pregnant, and they were out on dates at the miniature golf place. um they was at there, they was at dinner, they was at somebody had knocked on his
Doctor's
door.
appointments,
And
everything. He
yeah,
is
he
very active. I don't know why he's trying to play this game.
yeah, the came up to the door. Somebody was knocking on the door. And so he went, and here she come. I guess she probably just slipped on some pants. And she came to the door with her pants all unbuttoned, pregnant belly sticking out. Yeah. And I was like, oh wow, like what they got going on over there over there.
Mm.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and when everybody talking about she stole his stuff, I said that was a different. He had a Gucci jacket. She had a Gucci, like what is it called? She had a coat, which is a little bit different because she had like more of a heavy material in the hood. He didn't have none of that. And
Yeah,
then
I
and
know
then
they tried to say, Carlissa with a lying self tried to say, that Krishan got that out of his closet. That stuff, they was already debunked. That stuff what Krishan had on didn't even match what, Blue Wall or Jaden work. Roy, back then. That's back in the day. What Krishan is wearing, that's something totally different, different print and everything.
And
yeah.
hers is a dress.
Huh?
I said hers is a dress. It's not even a jacket.
it was yes,
It's
it's
a, it
like
was a
a
shirt.
shirt.
She
It's like a
made
shirt.
into
And she
it.
had some black, and then she had the little set, the jacket and it like a warm-up set. Then she
Yeah.
then she had last night like a pullover thing with a hood on it. And
Mm-hmm.
the G's was bigger, like bigger print G's. So Krishan is wearing Gucci a lot of hair. It wasn't even you know,
How y'all know she
surprised
don't? How
me.
y'all know Krishan don't have an endorsement?
That's what I was about to say. It won't surprise me that Krishan done did something with Gucci because she's wearing it a lot.
Yep.
But to debunk what Karlissa saying, she full of shit. She full of anything that Krishan does, her, Jaden, all of them, they try to debunk what Krishan does, and it's so crazy. It doesn't make any sense. And like I said earlier, Jaden and Callie can get pissy drunk
Mm-hmm.
and show they panties and everything on live,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody dragged them. But let Krishan be on there like that. They can leave their kids for days with Karlissa and nobody talks about it. Jaden
Mm-hmm.
just left. Y'all didn't hear what because Karlissa talks too much. She always tells everything. She said that Jaden had been gone and her husband got mad because he wanted to spend time with her by themselves. She said, well, we can bring Journey. And he said no. Because Jaden was stuck in the airport with her flight or whatever. Where she was at. She didn't have no bookings. Come to find out, allegedly, she was over there with Adam and his wife,
Hmm. On making their OnlyFans.
making their OnlyFans. So,
If
but
you ask
let
me,
Krishan do this. Jaden get drunk in that hot cesspool that they was all in last night for the
That
4th of
that
July.
damn mop
Nasty.
water, hot dog
No, you
water,
don't never
shrimp
seen them change
water.
that water out. They all in there just nasty last
Just
night.
a shrimp hot dog boiled bologna water.
And Jaden in there but she's trying to knock. I'm dropping my song tomorrow. Talking about she going stream. She got drunk and what she did. Well, where the baby gonna be at? You worry about where your kids gonna be at. But nobody drugged Jaden for that.
Hmm.
nope.
No,
And
If
that's
you
Jaden.
ask
that's
me,
what
I
I'm
feel
trying to
like
say. It makes no sense. They pick this internet pick and choose who they want to take up for. And because they can't stand Krishan, it makes no sense. And it's not they jealous of Krishan. Not only that they jealous of her, they jealous of her baby, an innocent baby. And half of them want Blueface. Half of them
yeah,
want to be Blueface, and half of them want to be Krishan
yeah.
and have
But
no
I feel like
lights.
Jaden lives with Carlissa.
She
She's there
does.
too much.
Oh, she does. They
And
all live
who
there.
really, really wants Blueface? Y'all tell me how Blueface is a prize.
He's not.
Tell me how he's a prize, please. Tell me how he
Always,
is a
I
prize.
got no answer.
I'll wait.
Hmm. It's always gonna be dead silence because there is no answer. He's not a prize. If you ask me, Krishan cut off sending him that money. The money she was sending was going for Jaden's rent.
Exactly. And you know what?
Mm-hmm.
They all want to be
Jaden
like
don't have no
Krishan.
rent no more.
They want
And
Blueface
so
to make them a
Now the money
Krishan.
Angela's sending is going to Jaden's rent too.
Huh? Cause allegedly she gave him $20,000 out of the money her
And
mother left for
allegedly
her.
that house is behind.
Huh? Come on. And they all want a dream to be Krishan. They all thinking that Blueface gonna make them another Krishan.
and he's not. He couldn't even make Jaden into another Krishan.
Exactly, but Blue don't care. I don't understand how these
He's
people sit
selling
out here.
dreams.
He doesn't care.
He already told y'all he can sell sweet to sugar.
He so did. He even told y'all on the phone with Callie with his mom in the background. Cause who he called y'all? He called Callie phone, right?
Yep.
He didn't call Carlissa phone. All them lies Carlissa be telling. He called Callie phone. And what did he tell them? What? He said they could never be the clout like him. Did he not say that?
Mm-hmm.
I know
He
that's
said
what
they
I
Yep.
don't
heard.
have enough clout for him.
Exactly.
And if y'all paid attention when he was on the phone with Callie, Callie said, "Blue, y'all finally got off lockdown." He said, "Yeah, we was on it for 2 weeks." So the text messages that Carlissa put up
She lied.
were fake text messages because how do you put up a text message dated June 28th and he was on lockdown?
We been saying that Carlissa make those are some fake messages, text messages that Carlissa be sending. We all know that Carlissa thinks she fooling somebody. You can tell the way that stuff is written that Blue didn't write that. And I'm gonna say, okay, let's say this. How long Carlissa have been saying to Blue that all the people want a Q&A with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she been on
Hmm.
questions. Blue still ain't do that Q&A, right?
Right.
And on top of that, once again, Blue has never called Carlissa. She's never put him
Well,
online
ain't
like
he
she called
supposed
her
to have
phone.
done the Q&A on this last episode
Child,
with
he
him and
called
Callie?
Callie phone.
Mm.
So much lies and delusion. This is what I'm gonna say, y'all. Lies and deceit. That's what I keep saying. Lies and deceit. We Carlissa.
Mm.
Blue is gonna be Blue, and Blue gonna come out that jail being Blue, and Blue gonna do the same shit he was doing before. Got his
Mm-hmm.
nose wide up chasing behind Chrisean. That's what's gonna happen. And we just got to sit back and watch and see. Other people have degraded Jaden publicly and Blue didn't say it.
Lorraine, I just have to erase that message because you put that word in there and I don't want them tripping with my channel. But you're right. He does have an addiction and he's still using.
Mm, that's what everybody say, allegedly. Carlissa is worried about the wrong stuff. Carlissa needs to be seeking help for his son while Carlissa needs to be seeking help for his son while he's incarcerated for her son. Blue is going to go right back in that jail if he comes out on that same dysfunctional.
And I agree. I
Right.
agree with you wholeheartedly on that. I don't know why he think he gonna make money if he come out of here being that the same Blue he went in. He not gonna make no money.
Well, sis, he went in there being the cloud. So I'm just gonna give him a little bit benefit of the doubt. He thinks because see he been sitting in there, right? So Blue is really thinking he's still the cloud. So Blue gonna have to come out there and see if he's still the cloud. And honestly, I do think Blue gonna make some money. He gonna make a little money because people is
Mm,
anxious to hear what he's gonna say.
mm.
That's the sad part about it. But he gonna make a little money, but then he gonna die down because he gonna be on the same shit. But he gonna come out of there and make a little money.
He ain't gonna make that much, sis.
I said a little.
He gonna make some coins.
Yeah.
He gonna make the ones that jiggle, not the ones that fold.
Okay, sis.
Hmm.
Blue is gonna be on probation with stipulations. Lorena say Blue gonna be on probation with stipulations, and he's gonna go right back in if he's not careful.
I agree, Lorraine. Blue is in a time warp. He will definitely come back making millions. Okay.
He would definitely not. She say he would definitely not
Oh, okay.
come out
That's
making
how I just said, girl, he ain't gonna make okay. That's why I said, okay, if you believe he gonna come back, man, he gonna make some change.
come out making a little.
He gonna come out, he gonna make a
He gonna
little
come
change.
out because these people is anxious to hear what Blue got to say. They're
But
anxious.
you guys gotta remember too. He went in there with some unfulfilled contracts because he only thought he was gonna be doing 6 months.
Hmm. And uh, you know how Blue really gonna make money because he got these people out here want him to come out here and drag Chrisean. That's what they want him to do. But he might switch it up. We don't know. We don't know how Blue gonna come out here. But them people want Blue to come out here and drag her and innocent baby, which is sad. Don't a lot of them been, don't worry, when he get out, he gonna handle this. He gonna let the world see she ain't this and she ain't. It's so sad. And he may do the opposite on y'all asses. But we shall see. Wait a minute. Lorena said those Las Vegas boys want their money and they will collect, allegedly. What Los Angeles boys?
You know, the
You know
ones
the
that he
strip
owed that
club.
money. The one that got the lien against the house.
Yeah, because they took their whole club away from them because of
Mm-hmm.
Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay. Running.
Krishan does know about Blue. But one thing, Lorraine, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to continue to say this. I feel personally as if she has outgrown him in a lot of areas of her life. But she don't wanna she promised him and her word is her bond. And she promised him that she wouldn't leave him at his lowest part. She'll wait till he get back up and then she can walk away and he can stand on his own. Listen, y'all might get mad at me for saying this, but a lot of women feel like that, especially when a man's been incarcerated. I know, because I felt the same way. But
Yeah,
you have to realize in order to stand somebody else up, you got to be standing too.
Mm, great advice.
yes,
Great advice. But I'm gonna say this too. Um, Krishan did say, if y'all heard her when she was on that Twitch with Ray J, when she was like, "What? I break everything in here." Da da da. Y'all heard what she was saying all that, right? When they
yeah.
and Ray was saying to her about Blue, she say me, like she gets frustrated. If y'all ever notice, she'll say me and Blue is cool. She say that a lot. She say they're cool, like they're not beefing.
And she should care for her baby. That her baby is her number one priority. It is. And because they won't allow her, they keep that see, and this is the thing. Y'all gotta think about this. Every time they come for Krishan, she doesn't care. If they can't get a rise out of her, they can't get her to clap back. They can't get her to do nothing. All she keeps saying is like, just leave me alone, whatever. But
She,
as soon as you like a mama, a real mother, when you come from my baby,
mm-hmm.
oh, it's all bets off.
You
All
see
gloves are off.
side of me. Mm-hmm.
All
Yep,
gloves are off.
that's true. That's so true.
I'm gonna protect
And
mine
she
at
just
any
said the
cost.
other day that Krishan is the best thing that ever happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Yep, that's true.
She sure did.
At any cost. That's true. If it comes for that baby, Kashawn will respond accordingly.
Y'all don't understand. Sometimes a mother, when you in the midst of stuff, y'all gotta think of what the life she was in the midst of. She kept trying to walk away because she didn't want to do it no more. She didn't want to live that lifestyle no more. She was getting tired of it. It was taking its toll on it. She was having a spiritual battle between good and evil and right and wrong. Yeah. So, because that's why she told him when she was sitting there talking to him and he said, "How you going to give God my credit?" And she told him, "I would have made it without you
Sure.
because of God, because of who I am in Him."
In his
So
kid.
it's not like she didn't know spiritually, her worth. It's just he was not. Listen, y'all. She had to go through this. This was a must for her life.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
This
it
is her.
was.
This was how her story played out.
There you go, sis. Mm-hmm. That part.
It had to be. It had to be her test for her testimony. It had to be. Now look at her testimony. Look at her testimony. All the tests she done went through. Look at her testimony. Even when people thought she was down, she was on top.
Mm.
How many other people you know can sit down for a year and a half, almost 2 years, and come back right where they were at?
Mm.
Like they never missed a
And,
beat. Like they never missed a beat.
and how many people you know can get drugged the way that they dragged her? She said, "You ran my name through the mud." What she said? Yeah, she said, drag my name through the mud. And what she said? What Chrisean said, she almost gave up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know how people don't, how that don't touch your soul, especially if you've been through things and we have seen what the internet has done to her and her baby.
Am I right or wrong? Didn't she just tell Nene Lee that at one point she wanted to just end it all?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't the first time she said it.
Said that.
I
Yeah.
know it ain't. She said it when she was pregnant.
That ain't the first time
First
she
time.
said it.
Mm-mm. 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 And if y'all listen to Krishan music, Krishan says that a lot in a lot of her music.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
why when people was telling her, "Oh, we glad you let go secular music and you just in gossip," I didn't agree with that because I'm very spiritual. Okay, I didn't agree with that
Hmm.
because Krishan music is not about weird stuff in the streets. Her
You gotta listen
music
to
is
her
about
lyrics.
her pain.
Mm-hmm.
It,
And
all of
she's,
Krishan music is about her pain. I want her to sing her music.
Mm-hmm.
Because
yeah,
it's like she's telling a story about her past and what she's been through. Now, I can see all that other music, talking about popping pills and doing all that. Krishan don't talk about that in her music. She talks about her pain, even Vibe. If you
yeah.
listen to her, it's about pain,
Rainy days. That was
rainy
about
days.
pain.
Yes. Even with her son, Junior, just it, all that stuff is about what people put her through, what Blue put her through, what the internet put her through, what her so-called fans, because we ain't fans, we supporters. So see, fans, they rock the boat on one side to the left and to the
Mm-hmm.
right, to
They
the
go
front and the back.
whatever's
They don't
cool.
know where to be.
Wherever's cool. A fan goes wherever it's cool. Mm-hmm.
And see, I'm
Yeah,
not rocking the boat. And I'm not
yeah,
lukewarm with her. I'm her supporter. I'm going to support her. That's what I'm going to
Lorraine,
do.
nobody feels as if she should be with him. Nobody supports him. Nobody agreed with anything that Jonathan has done, whether he was Jonathan or Blueface, whether he was covering for somebody else, whatever it was, he has done enough dirt on his own. Nobody really wants her, but in all actuality, regardless of what he's done or what he said, that is her child's father, and that's their relationship to handle. We cannot control how
Mm.
she chooses to be with him or if she chooses to be with him. All we can do is say we don't like it. We don't want her to go that direction. We believe that he's really reaping what he done sowed. That's why he's still in there, because he hasn't learned yet. And God is not going to release him until he gets and he submits and he understands his wrong. He gonna stay right there, right where he at, until he humble himself to the Lord. And he doesn't want to, because you know why? He has a God complex. Why? Because his mama is Jezebel.
yes.
Um, 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 Welcome to the stage, sis. I see you that are up. What's up, girl?
Hey y'all, what y'all doing?
Hey.
Yeah, as far as what y'all was saying, I definitely think you have some good points. I think that Krishan is gonna have to realize that she's now a mother. I think she's starting to realize that now, like, and she's got to live for her son instead of a man
Mhm.
and get to this money like she been doing.
Hmm. And baby, every level comes a new devil. Okay? On every level comes a new devil. So therefore, you have to learn how to fight. And y'all got to remember, I'm going to tell you, just because a person go to church, they speak about it, they pray, they whatever, you still have stages when you're walking in faith. And when you're walking in Christ, you have stages to this, baby. And you got to learn how to take the meat and spit out the bone. Some people they be chewing the bone, chewing the gristle. They it be getting caught in their throat because they haven't understood how to chew the meat and spit out the bone. Cause it's how you live your life is what you gonna get. If I'm living a certain way and I'm reading the word, I'm gonna get it in a certain direction. But if I'm in my fasting and I'm in my prayer and I'm really seeking a word from God, I'm gonna get what I look for. He says, "Seek ye and you will find." Just that simple.
Just that
It's
simple.
not really complicated.
It's
Mm-mm.
not.
Not complicated at all. Amen, sis.
Yeah, it's not complicated because like he let everybody know, like what he put in there and everything. So she's very familiar with the items or whatnot.
Right. Right.
And like even when she had her little Gucci shirt on and the little shots. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so funny how we see her. It's like, girl, you ain't had nothing to do except call on her ops or whatnot. And my thing is like I'm just so like over them like pretty much chasing her, and she got like the umbrella, and the haters is like make caving in. How the water just pull up in one spot. That's how the haters doing. They all gathering together.
They just
Oh,
don't have. I want to say what Alicia said. Alicia Johnson. It's not gonna be the same with Blueface because she don't drink or smoke no more. He's not gonna be able to manipulate her when she's sober. All
somebody
right.
that fell
What y'all,
asleep.
what y'all think?
I'm sorry. Can you please repeat it? I'm sorry. I was focusing on the person
Oh,
breathing.
okay. She said it's not going to be the same with Blueface and Chrisean because she don't drink or smoke no more. He's not going to be able to manipulate and control her when she's sober.
She has already said that before, though. She said that
Yep.
he controlled her and he kept her where she was always altered. Her sense of understanding was he kept her so that she would be drinking and smoking and we seen that. We seen
And
him do it with
mine
both of
wasn't
them,
clear.
with Jaden and Krishan. We seen him do it with both of them. We seen him just like feed them, feed them, feed them, and he wasn't even drinking. He wasn't. Do you understand what I'm saying? We've seen this man do this. We've seen him do
And
it
she also
online.
said, sis, that she keeps saying every interview she goes on, if y'all listen to her, she says that she has a clear mind now. Like her mind, it just wasn't
Hmm.
clear when she was doing all of that with him, but now her mind is clear.
Yep. Because she says she's a dreamer. And when she drinks, it clouds her from being able to dream.
Hmm.
Whoever's talking, your mouth is too close to the phone, so it may make it sound we can't hear you clear.
No, when Krishan did get back with Blueface, not that we know of, they not back together. We don't think so.
I'm begging that she don't go back.
None of us. Lord have mercy.
But because
No.
I feel only reason why I don't want her to go back is because I feel that he's gonna use her, and I really hope Tia didn't mess around and get Krishan like her own little sub company where she could have like some people under it like baddies or whoever. She like on it, and also doc what's going on in her life.
You're
But my
welcome.
thing is, I really don't see. I don't know if Kick is like, because it sounded like it was a whole bunch of teenagers on there. I don't see them like necessarily. It's kind of like I don't know. I just don't believe it, and I just think it's a whole bunch of like blah blah but this and blah blah that. And my thing is, they know that her sisters and them is all the way over there, but she be beefing up and she be ready to fight the world sometime. And I'd be like, this is just sad. I mean,
Hmm.
it's just sad because it's all these people against her, and they don't even really have a fabric of why they don't like her. They just say, "Oh, because she did this," and I'm like, "But did she
Yeah, they
do it to
always bring
you?"
up her past. They don't never see her the positive, how she's changed. So Key, tell us what you feeling on the stage.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you my opinion might be a little controversial. Do
We
you
know,
think that a
cause
lot
I,
of
cause you know, we know you done been up here with me and nephew.
do you think that a lot of black women are turning on her or not feeling sympathy for her due to their own trauma and them feeling
I
that
think
she
so.
needs to and them feeling like she needs to just get over it. This is a bad look for us. Because I've heard some black women say that.
What, sis? Can you answer that?
You said what's this?
Key, say that again so sis can answer you.
So I said, do you think that the reason why a lot of black women are turning on Chrisean is due to how it looks in the open space, in the social media world, and now she's getting up there in her fame, so now people are looking at black women a certain way. Do you think that a lot of black women are now becoming triggered, like, okay, this is not what we want to represent us?
Um,
I can halfway agree.
I can say a little bit, and I can say yes, and I can say no, because social media is a place where people like mess. They like drama. They like to make, especially people that are going through something. Sometimes they like to look at other people's lives, and because it gives them a chance to escape from their reality. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I have to say yes and no. I can't just say, because I don't believe all black women, I just think some of them are just haters because for some strange reason, a lot of them are infatuated with Jonathan, or they like a man like him. Some women like men that abuses them mentally, emotionally. They like that stuff. They that turns them on. They stay more. They keep going more. They fight harder to be with that person for some strange reason.
That's true.
That behooves me, baby. I done been intellectually um abused. I done been, you know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
know I done been emotionally abused. I done been all that. So I know what that feels like. And I would not wish that on my worst enemy. So I don't
yeah,
know.
And I'ma say, Key, that I feel as if it's a lot of women that's still going through that,
that's
like
true.
literally
Yeah,
going through that,
and it's
and have
triggering.
been through that, and it's triggering, and they looking at Krishan, and it's like her situation is triggering their situation.
Mhm.
So they're taking their anger of what they're going through out on Krishan, which is weird as hell.
I think they're
And
looking at it too, like she got the resources, and it's like I'm broke, struggling, girl. Like if it was me, you know what I'm saying? I think they're looking at
no,
it like
no,
that
I
too.
do. I see that too. It's weird as hell to me because you shouldn't take your struggles out on somebody else. And I see that I do see that in a lot, and I don't just see that in a black woman. I see that in a lot of women because I work with diverse of women in the medical field,
Okay.
and I see that a lot. So you can that's just like you going through something every day in your house and you come to work with it, right?
Hmm.
And you want people to feel what you went through in your house, but you shouldn't take that to work.
Right.
You should never take that to work. But we're human. And a lot of people do. They stuck there in this mood. But you have to have, that's why everybody can't be a lead or everybody can't be a manager. You can't be there because you don't know how to like help a person get through that. Cause like a just a
Yeah.
regular employee be like, what's her problem? I didn't sleep with her last night. Why is she in here with her problems on me? Like she didn't get herself together. But a lead can kind of go to her and pull her to the side and be like, you okay?
Yeah.
And give you a hug and try to deflect that with what's going on. You get what I'm saying?
No, I get it. I get
So
it.
that's an example of that. And
Yeah.
so we all go through things in life, but you cannot bring what you go through out your household and put it on the next woman. And I do feel like a lot of women out here is doing that to Chrisean, and that's why they hate her so much, and it's so weird. And they want to be her because they probably wanted to be an influencer. They wanted to be a singer. They wanted to make it like her. They wanted to come out the gutter because she told us her story. Look where she came
Yeah.
from. And a lot of people, they couldn't graduate from that. They're still stuck.
Yep.
But she graduated, just like Angel Reese. Angel Reese, y'all familiar with the basketball player, right?
Yes.
She's from Baltimore. She says the same thing. She has a lot of hate fans too that don't like her. And they say the same thing. But she'll tell you, I came from Baltimore. I wasn't supposed to make it out of here, but I did. She said
Yeah.
that on the day she got drafted, that girl cried.
Yeah.
So it's just people that want their stories to be just like that, but it just didn't go that way. Or look at Latifah. Look at Latifah. These are examples. Look how she hated on Keisha Cole. Did y'all hear what she said at the BET Awards? But you shouldn't have done that. You should have glorified her because she made it. But because you didn't make it, you had to throw out a hateful remark.
Yeah.
Those are examples of all that. So it's not just Chrisean. This happens in everyday life, but we are supporters and we follow her and we see what's going on. They hate on Beyonce children. They talked about those kids so bad. They talking about Blue Ivy right now.
Mm-hmm.
They
So
talking
what do you
about
think about the
Rumi.
what do you think about the Holly Berry what's it, Haley and
Yes,
BET?
that too. That's a big topic. All of that stuff are, but we in the sector of Chrisean, so we see
Okay.
a lot of that, and we sit here say, "I've never seen nothing like this. This is crazy." But I had to check myself because I can go back and look and see how bad they're hating on Blue Ivy and Rumi right now. So bad.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's just that when they was hated on Beyonce twins and Jay twins, they got all that stuff removed from the internet. It got removed, but now they back that they see that she got her girls out here. Blue Ivy doing more than what she did last year, and y'all can't stand it. Then she got
Mm-hmm.
Rumi coming out here. Y'all called her kids every name in the book. Y'all even talking about her son that y'all don't see.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
it's just celebrities, but we're in this sector, and it's crazy that you talk about children. And I know that all of us, everybody that's in this chat right now or on this panel, or who is over here following sis or subscribe to her page. I know doggone well that your grandmother or your great grandmother or your mama taught you manners and taught you that you're not supposed to talk about kids. Kids are off limits.
Yeah.
Your mother is off limits. Your father, those are fighting words.
Yep.
Yeah. I think now people don't follow a code anymore. There's no rules of engagement. So people just it's a free for all. There's no correction, there's no guide.
I agree.
I do too.
There's no structure, there's no guide. It's crazy. This world is crazy. And the young people come out here. Because to be honest with y'all, I think that if you just see the way these people type, the way they talk when they're typing, it's a lot of young people that's on these hate pages.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even finished in high school. Some of them, I think, don't even know how to type. They don't even know how to write in cursive, and be on here trying to talk about somebody's child, and it's weird. It's so crazy. But you are supposed to have morals and never talk about a children or elderly people, or my mother is off limits. My father is off limits. But we come hard on our mamas, right?
Yes.
That's off limits. But people today, they seem to think they can drag your mother, they can drag your children. It's crazy. Because I know if you come for mine, I'm going to take you to hell. And it is what it is. And I'll probably be at your door knocking because you're not coming for mine. I'm standing 10 toes down. But and and Chrisean, I feel like Chrisean out here by herself. Well,
Yeah,
she has some people that support her, but I feel like with 12 siblings,
it's a lot.
everybody should be standing 10 toes down. Y'all all should be back to back. Ain't no way that you should let people come in this world and do this to y'all. This is
You know what's
crazy.
so sad though, Jules? Like, it's so many black women that literally are the breadwinners of their family that came out of struggle. They have everything on their freaking shoulders. Everyone's asking for a handout. You only got but so much to give.
Okay, I get it. That's true. You only
I
got so
think
much.
that's what she's dealing with too.
Yeah, that's a stumbling block. Yeah, I get it. Y'all, please get the likes up. Sister June says 81 likes and 120 people watching. Please hit the like button. Greatly appreciate. Go ahead, Key.
Yeah, I think she's going through that, coming up out of the hood and, doing well. And then now you have your siblings that obviously you care about, but you're still trying to get yourself established to where the money is consistent. And they're
Mm-hmm.
looking to you as if, like, girl, you owe me. Like, you're supposed to put me on. You're supposed to help me. Like, we're all supposed to be living like you. And it's like, it's going to take time for that. All your
Okay,
won't hide, though. That's the thing.
I'm gonna say this. I feel like that. You know how they say sometimes you just jump the pop out, because I don't really want to say that word on sister. You know how they say you just jump it too fast.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I felt like if they would have just been quiet, and this is my opinion, I'm not. If they would have just sat back, Chrisean would have brought them with her. She would have. But it takes time. You can't just it. Okay, so y'all remember the Braxton story, right?
Mm-hmm.
She said the same thing, right? You seen how if you seen how it was, we all watched the story or whatever. You seen how they was mad saying why you didn't bring us with her, why we still here, whatever. They was ready for her, for Tamor, I mean not Tamor, for Tony to bring them, right? But Tony had to make her way first. Then she brought all of them. That's the way it worked. We all can't come together. They don't want all of us. They want me. But I can open those doors in those rooms and I can pass that torch. Somebody got feedback. And I can open those doors and pass the torch, but I gotta get in there first. I gotta get my feet wet. But I don't know. Jealousy is just crazy. It's weird. Yeah, she brought Tifa in there, and Tifa still don't want to even give Krishan the credit, which is weird. So weird.
Yeah, I just think it's something that, and I know this is about Christian, but I just think this is something that women have to work with amongst themselves, not projecting so much. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hey,
Not
Priscilla.
projecting and loving themselves, and
Hmm.
not looking at another woman as your competition, which is hard for a lot of women.
Yeah, because in our race, we all supposed to be congratulating each other, and be that, hey, we going higher, we here for each other. But how many times do you see that instead of
Rarely,
coming together? Yeah,
rarely.
rally. Hmm. Priscilla said one thing that I can say about Miss Charlotte, she instilled the word of God in her children and how to walk by faith and not by sight. And that's true. I agree. Jenny from the Block says she has helped them all, though. Yes, she has. She has. Lorena says, Krishan needs to ignore the BS. Half of those people trolling her want to be where she's at. And we all agree. Exactly. But Juna say, right, Christina, jealousy and envy is demonic. Priscilla say, I don't Tifa, however, Tifa said for them not to ask her for anything until she's where she wants to be with her career. Okay. Okay. Miss Teddy, you have anything to say? You've been quiet.
I feel like she's not the only child that's making money. And that last comment that you made about Tifa said for them not to ask for anything, why is it okay for her to be able to do that? And she's older than Krishan.
I
Mm-hmm.
She
agree.
should be help. She should be helping the rest of her family out and not putting everything on Krishan's shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes back to how they always
That's
say,
a
what Krishan don't do for the mama, right? Right.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
Or with Tessa with the restaurant, right?
right.
Mm-hmm.
So why Tifa can't help? I'm
Man.
I'm just
You
saying.
know what, Jules? I think this is just a habitual story for black women, honestly. Because even in my family, my aunt's a lawyer, right? And she's doing, decent for herself. Do you know how many people that used to say, oh, she need to help us, she need to do this, she need to do that? Mind you, she put her own stuff to school. She got the student loan. She did all the work. People are just entitled.
They're definitely entitled. And I'm gonna say this to you. My daughter is famous. Okay. I don't sit back here, but I put my own stuff. I went back to school. I graduated from college on the dean list. I did all of that. And I work in a very, very high field in the medical field. But I never asked my daughter for a dime. Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel like my daughter was entitled to do a goddamn thing for me. And I still don't. And let me tell y'all something. My daughter, she don't really need nothing from me. But I can be just laying here looking at TV and I could be just praying or I can lay here, do my Bible study, do whatever. All of a sudden I feel like because how old are you, Key?
I'm almost 30.
Okay. My baby is gonna be 27. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I still sit here as a mother and I feel like because my baby lives in California, I still feel as if, you know, y'all young. Y'all,
Yeah.
I installed in her, make sure you got at least a loaf of bread, some milk,
Uh,
some cheese, some even if you can't afford some ham, some bologna fresh cut meat. But still, I'm sitting here and you know what I would do? I'ma sell my daughter $100 or $200. And I just say out of nowhere, go put some groceries in your refrigerator. She don't
and she
ask me
gonna
for
remember
it.
that. She gonna remember that.
I just do it. And you know what? She just be like, Mama, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter how famous your children is or what they got. If you like, if you install and you are raised right, you don't expect much or you don't expect anything. I don't expect my daughter to do nothing. If my daughter get married tomorrow to $1 billion, which I already know she is, you think I'm gonna say, "Oh, you gotta buy me this and you gotta do this and you gotta do this for your sister"? I don't feel like that. But if she does it, I appreciate it. I don't
Mm.
think my daughter owes me a goddamn thing. But a lot of these people, like you say, feel entitled. They feel like you got to do this. You must like look at Charity. She sits online and she say, Krishan is this and Krishan is that. Krishan was supposed to do that. Do you think Charity talk about that Krishan gave her $10,000 when she first got out of jail?
Nope.
No.
Of
She
course
don't
not.
Nope.
acknowledge that. She don't. Do you think she acknowledged that video that she did that Krishan the one paid for it? No. She don't acknowledge anything. They feel like Krishan is entitled, but what about Tifa? Why she not entitled? I don't
Yeah.
I just don't get these people. I really don't.
Sometimes I just think that like it just playing out like it's almost like she following a trend. I mean, I know that hers personally got messed up, but I think that because I'm like, why are you dropping me? Call and I just think that I just really think that she just that fed up with it, and she just really don't care, and she just doing whatever everybody's doing, because she's like that. She can't see or face things either. You know what I mean? That's just my judgment. Not judgment, but that's my say in this situation.
Right.
And yeah, I just think that she's tired of stuff, and her manager, I think she talks her down a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys know. Like yesterday, whatever the director said, she took her foot in their eat. She knows she ain't gonna do that.
I do like this comment that Real One said. Rock Company did interviews saying that she needed to make it to support her family. So when she did, they all had their hands out. But she already did for a lot of them.
And they never had nothing, like no connection. Like it's kind of like well, not connection, but she'll say, "Oh, such and such sent me this, or such and such sent me that." Oh, thank you, and and move on to the next person. So,
They talk about her mom, what she didn't do. Krishan did have her mom in LA with her. And if y'all notice in the vibe video, Miss Charlotte was there. Y'all noticed that?
but
If y'all need to go back and watch that video, Miss Charlotte was in that video. Miss Charlotte, Krishan had her whole place in LA. And Krishan tell y'all why she didn't want to stay there or why she went back. And then what I really liked about Nene is how Nene opened up to her and told her about her family members, how she ain't talked to her siblings, her sisters in years. And the same thing. And she was telling Krishan about the addiction. Like you can help your mother, your father, your siblings, and put them in rehabs all day long. But if they're not ready to let it go, then you just wasting your money. What can you do? You can only do so much.
are you talking about when Carlissa did the live and she was talking about her mom? It was like her mom did this to that, or it's okay for her mom to have Christian. I think that thing. Then I was looking at like the little flyer, and I was like, oh, I wonder are they really accepting kids on like a scholarship? I'm gonna see if they do, and then and if my daughter come on, shit go. I'm just starting thinking in my head like nah. But yeah, during that what was it like the I guess you call it
Crash.
her having a change and all that kind of stuff. She went on to talk about Krishan so bad.
Mm. It's just sad. It's draining and it's sad. Did he describe singing with the truth? Did he cat? Sad.
It's rolling the size. What they say, a shame and a scandal. A shame and a scandal.
And I always say lies and deceit.
But when she had that that tell all and it was like really really long, she did talk about her mama, and she also he said over the piece. I'm sorry, I'm talking to somebody else on the side. Sorry. But when she said all that stuff, oh, and I think like like the siblings be hearing this, and I be like, like I'll be like, I'm gonna catch a plane out there, and I'm gonna, so what I'm saying, I don't even know why they entertain it because I would just read them for filth if they. And every time she bring up her mama and what her mama got going on, this is really none of her business.
Who?
I'm talking about who 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 had that live. It was It
Who
either
they was
was
talking about, Miss Charlotte?
they was talking about Miss Charlotte. Charlotte.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Like I said,
They
mamas are
talked about
always,
her bad.
yeah. It's sad because we don't know what's going on in your family and what you had. We don't know your life. That's the difference. But because Chrisean life and these stars, these celebrity lights is above our face and in front of us, we see it all. So people feel as if they they can talk about it. But we don't know what you got going on because you're not a celebrity. So we don't know if your Uncle Joe or your Aunt Terry, or I'm just saying, I'm just throwing names out, or Aunt Bunny or your mama is addicted or whatever. But you won't want nobody to talk about your mama, right? Or your aunt, your sister, your auntie, your brother, your daddy. I'm just saying, it's not right to talk about nobody's mother. It's not right to drag somebody's mother that has a struggle. That's not right.
It's not, and it's really sad when you see grown women that's old enough to be her mama acting like
And it's
they
not
in
just
high
grown women.
school.
You would be surprised behind some of them men. Some of them names are men too. It's weird. And some of them are children that's living right now in the house with an addict mother or father
Mm-hmm.
that's sitting there behind a keyboard. That's why I say parents should be checking these kids' phones.
They need to be.
To be
They
honest with
sitting
you, they
there
shouldn't even
Y'all
have
know
on
a
the
about
phone.
these
phone of
kids now
life.
meeting up at night and stuff, taking over these cities and
Yes.
stuff?
You going to bed and your 12-year-old, no, I'ma say your 9-year-old to your 14, 15, 16 year old stand up all night while you sleep.
No, they outside, Jules. They outside
Oh,
downtown.
because mine ain't outside, child,
They
but
outside downtown meeting up with the other kids.
and they on a thing on live talking about Chrisean throwing a napkin, wiping her nose or doing this and throwing that. Like y'all are kids.
With
They
the
all eating off Krishan though. Cause I was on Snapchat. They got all kind of white. They got white influencers. All kind of people eating off her.
They are. I was on there too. I was talking to nephew Dre about that. And sis, I
mhm.
was on there too. And I was like, what? Like
I'm
the
like,
stuff
she
you're
not even
saying.
part of y'all community. Y'all eating off her too. God damn.
And then I went to TikTok today and I'm strolling through TikTok. Oh my God. It's like, what, this is crazy. I'm just strolling and strolling like, are you serious? And then you got some new people coming out on YouTube, some older women, y'all, some older women, like in their 60s or 55, and sitting here on some he say, she say stuff on Krishan and dragging a baby.
Yeah, I seen that on YouTube last night myself.
I saw that and I'm like, are you serious? You are a grown woman sitting over here, listen to stuff you know no truth about, and you got 3 people liked your chat with 20 people in here. Are you serious? That's just weird to me. All that stuff is so weird. Find something else to talk. If you're gonna sit on the internet at that age, at least find something to talk about where you can get a check, right or wrong.
That's a
Yep.
fact.
Not a
Mm.
baby. These people is just weird.
What do you
Like
think this obsession is with Ronnie being a baby daddy though? What's the obsession with that?
like nephew said, nephew ain't here tonight. Nephew probably sleep. He have his kids, whatever. Like nephew said, we not trying to worry about running. We don't want to know nothing about running. We not talking about over here. And may he rest in peace. And honestly, they need to leave that alone.
Cause his aunt came out.
We
Not
know,
to get into the topic, but
we
his
know,
aunt
and
came
we
out.
don't care because she was the
Yeah, we
first
saw
one
that.
that came out and said that it was something wrong with him, and they know for a fact that it's not his child, and they want him to get off the internet. And then she came back and somebody probably put batteries in her back allegedly. Went up there on somebody's platform with him and was talking different. So we're not trying to give that energy
Okay.
because that's full of it. We're not trying to hear that and whatever.
So let me ask you this, and not to get. I know I'm not trying to push the buttons, Jules. I know you don't play. Do you think they're gonna leave her alone about it though? Like, cause everybody's talking about it. Do you think she's gonna have to address it? She addressed it, but they keep on pushing. Like,
Well, Krishan already says that they to send a list and they have a list and Kimberly is already working, her manager is already working on um the harassment towards her baby and all of that. And I'm gonna be honest, we've all and I'm sure that Miss Teddy and Fat Dime and everybody in the chat, because we are the same people that support every Amy page that support her, right?
mm-hmm.
Yes.
I feel like that everybody being wanted Krishan to put cease and desist and gag orders on these people. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I always said this is Krishan, this is her money, whatever. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I really feel in my spirit it's about to come. It's about to happen. It's about to be
Cause it's
a
everywhere. You
lot of
got
people
mainstream talking about it
about to
now
be
too.
very mad because they ain't gonna be able to talk about that baby ever again. I feel
Mm.
like it's some work progresses out there that her manager Kimberly is working on.
I feel that way too
Hmm.
because I said I feel that way too because like she said, his aunt came out and said something up under Nene Link's post,
She did.
and not once but twice, and then I don't know if it got back to Krishan or what, but next thing you know, she came up and did a whole thing, another post saying that they've talked to Krishan. We know that's not his child, and this, that, or the other. She basically recanted everything that she put up under Nene
And you
Link's
know what?
post.
Because that comment that she was sending under there and a lot of hate. I know for a fact that people were sending Kimberly all that stuff, her manager.
Hmm.
And hot chocolate and everybody that aggravates that do what they need to do for her, but a
Right.
lot of that stuff that a lot of these hate pages and all of them, I do know that it's some work progress going on with that because she told y'all stop talking about her baby and she meant that, and any mother would feel like that. Leave my baby alone. I'm sick of this now. I'm not Krishan Rock. I'm Krishan. Y'all didn't hear what she said that on Nene? I'm Krishan. I'm not Krishan Rock. I'm Krishan. Like, I'm a mother now and I have to protect my baby. I'm all he got. Did y'all not hear her say that?
I did.
I heard
She
her.
said, "Pray for me too." I heard her say that too.
She say I'm all he got. So she gonna
Hmm.
protect her baby out of any means necessary. And any mother would feel like that. Like
And now
enough
she
is
got
enough.
Carletta. They building a relationship together. So
And his
hopefully that blossoms.
and Carletta, the mother, his great grandmother,
And Octavia,
and
his
Octavia.
I
aunt.
just
I
hope
gotta
she
give
don't
it to
turn
him.
on her when Blueface get out. Hopefully not.
No, they not. They already said they not. And that narrative that Karlissa tried to put out there, you dirty wench. That narrative that she tried to put out there saying that her mama and Smurf over there, his daddy, gonna do a DNA test. That was all lies. And did you see Carletta came out and said, no, that's not. They already have proof. They know that it's Blue's son.
Wait,
And
does Carletta and Carlissa have the same father?
I don't think no, I don't think so. Right, y'all? I don't think so. I,
No,
I think
What
fathers.
is it? It's Karlissa, Carletta, and Faith. They all have the same father. The Octavia and the brother have different fathers.
Yeah, because I know they explained it how it went. Right. I
Because
don't
she
really.
speak highly of her father.
So they Carletta already debunked that what Carlissa said, and I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Carlissa is a liar. Carlissa knows that DNA test is real. When Arissa, y'all know when Arissa came out and said she was the first one got that DNA test, and it's
Mm-hmm.
real. Carletta got a copy. I mean, Carlissa got a copy of that DNA test. Carlissa know that DNA test is real. She knows that. She just out here with that cloud bullshit. That's why people don't like her. And we don't even understand why she's still on the internet because she needs to be canceled talking about a baby when she knows doggone well that is her grandson.
Well,
That
my
is her
thing is, if
DNA.
she got the DNA test, then she need to be saying that the DNA test was already done.
But
Since
see,
she run
she,
her mouth so damn
but
much.
here's the thing. Carlissa has said that before. She just
I never
forget what
heard
she's
her say that.
saying. She just say things and just be randomly talking. She told y'all she had a dream, right? That that
Yeah.
baby was hers, right? She
Yeah,
said
she did.
God told her, right?
Mm-hmm.
She also told y'all when he was gonna be born, right? She said
Yeah.
what month that Chrisean
She
Jesus was
said
gonna be
Blueface
born.
told her to leave it alone too.
Yes, and he's
Her
still telling
husband
her
is
that.
pushing for a DNA test.
No, Blueface is still telling them that is his baby to leave it
He
alone.
did. He did.
He's still saying that. And he told her to let it go. He want peace when it comes to his children. What did she do? What did she put on her story?
She said
Her,
her husband said it needs to be a DNA test if they gonna come over here.
yeah, but we ain't worried about what he said because he needs to worry about that baby. He got a legend on the outside of her marriage. But anyway, that's in Ohio. But anyway, on her story, what did she say? She said, Blue said, Jonathan, my son said that is his son. That's his son, which I know that's my son. But then she said, what she said after that? She said she threw some little shots in there. But but we'll adopt him. She threw shots. Even though he told her that she still had to say that even though if he adopt like adopt kids.
Mm.
She's so full of shit.
But the thing about that is, I ain't even studying her anymore to let Carletta tell it.
She
The
mad as hell
grandmother,
that Krishan is over there with them now. She mad
Yeah,
as
see,
hell.
that
she
hurts
is.
her
About
to the
you don't
core.
want no babysitter, somebody to watch the kids. Talking
Yeah,
about
that
Jaden
hurts her.
got somebody to
That
let her.
hurts her to the core, Key. That they have spending quality time with Chrisean Jesus. That hurts her to the core. That's why she say the things she says.
It is. But the grandmother had told Blueface that Krishan was pregnant before before Carlissa even had her dream.
Okay.
To let Carletta tell it.
And let's tell this. Blueface is very close to his grandmother. When he was hurting when Kashawn left, y'all remember that?
He went to his
He
grandmama,
went to his grandmother. He
Did
kept
he?
not
calling
his
her.
mama,
Yes. And then
Mm.
where do our Blueface mail go to?
to his grandmother's.
It don't go to Carlissa. All Blueface support mail goes to his grandmother. He's very close to her. Okay. Did y'all hear when
Mm.
Tareen went live last week?
Oh yeah, she be lying then.
Well,
Mm.
wait. Yo, she's a liar. Did y'all hear when Tareen went live last week and got on Tia and got on all of them and talking about the consequences ain't pending no more, right?
Yeah,
Tareen says she tired. It's on site now with her. And wait a minute. What did Tareen say about Krishan Jesus when they was asking her about his shots and all that? She said he's very
she
up to
said.
date with his shots. And what did she say? She said that baby is over there with. She say my nephew is over there with his great grandmother. Cause what did she say? She said that Blue and Krishan is the one to prove that.
Yeah,
She say,
Blue
and
said it was safe to take him
why y'all
there.
think he over there? His parents is the one that approved that he's over there with her. Y'all sitting over here listening to what Carlissa saying, which is crazy. I mean, I don't know. It's like Carlissa just be lying, and people sit there and listen to that stuff. I wouldn't want my baby. I think sis, I wouldn't want my baby over there with Carlissa anyway. Mm-mm. She do too much. Well, Cass say Krishan ain't worried about them doing a secret test. Carlissa knows her supporters are against the baby being Blueface. Oh yeah, she's never gonna do no damn private test. Carlissa is not gonna do that. She knows. I'm telling y'all, she has one of the original documents that is her grandchild. Carlissa be over there lying to y'all.
Yeah, 'cause she claimed, oh, they ain't never been over there since they was born. Her
Who
kids.
ain't never
Why
been
would you
over
bring
there?
your kids over there and we don't even deal with them?
And it was
Don't you want a
debunked.
babysitter to give you a break?
Who she
and it was
tried? She wanted who
debunked.
to give who
That
a
was
break?
Carlissa that was saying that, talking about Chrisean. She don't want to break. Um,
She said
But it was
Krishan
Jaden
don't want
getting
a
debunked.
break.
break.
That's why Jaden's happy and all that crap.
But the thing
No,
about that is, it was debunked that those kids had one over there.
yeah, because
They put
Carletta
up
showed they
pictures.
showed pictures. Them kids have been over there and they do know their grandmother. She just wrong. And anyway, to even ask those kids on live, y'all notice when she asked Carter and Carter said he did know her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
You see how she didn't want to talk to Carter no more because she was looking crazy. So she started talking to Javon.
yep.
Carlissa's something else. She's a manipulator and a liar.
Got them kids
Jewel,
on
but
camera
make
while
it
she
make
having
sense.
adult conversations and shit on live.
Right.
Jules, make it
She
make
always got
sense.
Journey on the camera while she act up talking crazy.
Yeah, which
If
makes
Blue's kids ain't never been around his grandmother, why would his mail and everything go to his grandmother's house?
make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Journey,
Then
I just hope the kids don't pick up on her behaving when she talk.
Well, she already tell Journey things to say. She think that's cute. And that ain't
she
right to
had
be over
Journey
there
saying the
snoring.
N word.
Huh?
She had Journey saying the N word.
Yes, she has. And then she said Journey was the prettiest baby, the prettiest little girl on the internet. Y'all heard her? She said Journey was prettier than Carly B baby.
What?
And then people got on her and say, "Oh, so you forgetting about your other granddaughter, Avery?"
She got a granddaughter? Another one?
Avery, yes, Dre daughter, beautiful.
Oh.
Also, now so Journey is the number
Oh
one.
yeah, I
Oh,
ain't seen her in a minute.
beautiful. Now, how you gonna leave? Oh, so you putting Journey and you gonna forget about Avery? That
Wait,
is not right.
Is Dre and her beefing right now? Cause I haven't
Dre
seen
is
Dre in
in
a minute on
jail.
her.
He in jail,
Oh,
and he can't even get out on bond,
okay.
allegedly.
And Dre's wife and Carlissa don't get along because Carlissa has talked about Dre's wife like a dog.
She shouldn't be listening to Blue about this, though. She doesn't know the grandmother that well. What?
They say Blue might be getting out in August. I don't know if that's true
Don't
or
listen
not.
to that, Keith. Don't listen to that because he was supposed to be getting out July 2nd. Y'all didn't see that?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now they pushed it back to August 2nd. He got in trouble again. And if you go look, if you go, I mean, I don't go, I be with nephew and they be looking whatever. And first they said it said December. Now they push it to January 2026 because he keep getting in
What?
trouble.
Mm-mm.
So how he gonna come home to a party? We because Blue ain't gonna be at that party. And she done made money off of y'all. And then she told y'all to secure the ticket. She told y'all to pay more money, which is crazy. That's crazy. She planning a party and Blue ain't gonna even be there.
Wow.
I know, it's just crazy. What she say? I believe the BS when I see it. It was like sis over there snoring. Sis, sis, sis.
Yeah, she knocked out.
Yeah, she's so tired. I told y'all she got two grandbabies, 5 month old, and her daughter just had a baby.
Yeah. Has the new baby came home yet?
Yeah, yes, home and eating and everything, doing well. So she be
That's
tired.
why she tired. That's why she tired.
And
Cause
she
she
be
got a newborn and she got the other baby there
baby's little
too.
handsome self. Y'all don't see when he come in here, he be knowing our voice.
Yeah. He
five
be
months
cracking me up.
looking. Did y'all see Chrisean Jesus when y'all did y'all see when she post him and she say you want to play right now?
Yep.
Did y'all see him? How he
I
was
saw
dancing with
him.
her?
I saw him.
But okay, so first they said he couldn't see, right?
Yep.
Oh, well, he could clearly see. Then they say he couldn't sit up, right?
Yep.
He could clearly sit up. Then they say he couldn't grab. He could clearly grab. It's like the things that they be saying, right?
Yeah, they said he can't walk, and Chrisean said he can walk.
Huh. Huh.
I know when he was in that jumper and the way he was
The
jumping
way
when
he
she
was
did her
jumping in that
quick
goddamn
scream,
thing, that is,
that tell me he
yes.
can walk.
I don't know. These people just be too, they just do too much. I was telling my 14-year-old yesterday. She was talking to me about her one of her friends little niece and nephew. And she was saying, well, mama, when you that far apart, little kids get on your nerves. I said, well, your oldest sister was 12 years old when I had you, right? She was 12. She didn't want to be bothered with you. I said, but let me just say this. You was like a little 8 month old. Dude, you was like 8 months running around, walking and talking and doing all of this. You move fast, but you was born in the 2000s too. But your oldest sister, she was my slow baby. Y'all know she didn't want to walk. She wanted us to hold us. She wanted it. I mean, she was just different. But look at her now. It's like babies are different. They move different. My kids did that. You cannot compare your children to people's children. You just can't do that. Those kids move when they ready to move. But these 2000 babies is fast. I don't care what nobody say. I don't know.
And they all different.
They are. And especially when it's your first baby, you want to spoil them. You want them to sleep you know how you want them to sleep all up under you. You don't want to put them in their crib. You just spoil your first baby is just the spoilest ever.
I mean, I think when I seen it, I was just like, why is she saying all this bad stuff? Not about the baby, really per se. Stuff she's saying like him sleeping and all that kind of stuff. But I really think that she was like not aiming at Jaden, but just like trying to show Jaden that like, yeah, look, I put her out. I ain't cool with her no more. Let your kids come over. So I just think that a lot of this has something to do with her. Like, oh, I gotta, the camp back is usually we having shrimp for like 2-3 hours though. But I just think that when she was talking about her mom and she was saying first she started off like kind of like good and then she went left, totally left, talking about the Jason Lee story, talking
Who?
about
Carlissa?
I'm sorry.
You said Carlissa?
Yeah, Karlissa.
What she was saying? Oh, she was talking about Krishan gonna be on Jason Lee tomorrow. Well,
No. Oh, is she? They
yeah,
already? Cause
she
I
gonna be
seen
on
the
there
commercial.
today. Yeah, it's supposed to air at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I better
Yeah,
have
so
my.
y'all all tune in. And run the views up, but she's supposed to air on the Zeus on Jason Lee. It said 4 o'clock, but look like I ain't gonna lie. I don't really know what time Jason Lee shows drop on Zeus. Cause I don't never watch it till probably the next day or 2 days. Cause I just
I
watched
don't.
Jennifer and her husband on there from Love and Basketball Wives.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But
I just watched that.
she be trolling too much. So I was like, and I can't
But I
take
think they said 4 o'clock. It's supposed to drop at 4 o'clock today.
Oh, okay. So I thought I wasn't sure if it dropped today because I kept like the commercial came on and I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
okay.
today.
So yeah, I was like, oh, we only got one more day of the take the hood, drama. And so I was like, oh, okay, then this should be cool on the next day. But let me tell you something. I really think that Carlissa need to be really checked. Like she ain't been checked hard enough. And she really needs to be checked about the
Ellen.
little stuff, the stuff that she be saying about Miss Charlotte. And she
Yeah,
talk about her like a
you
dog.
cannot talk about, and then for Chastity be over there, Charity ass to be over there talking about Miss Carlissa, she like her and all that. She drags your mother. Ain't no way you can drag my mother, and I be over here respecting somebody in the way she talks about your nephew and your sister. Something wrong with you. So she was dragging Miss Charlotte again today.
Yeah, well, not today. It was is when she went she took the phone from him and she went live and she did it under like a different thing, but we knew who she was. She was like,
Right.
yeah, she was like, making this thing, oh, something Shade Daddy or something, and they were like, no, but I just don't
Ain't
think that she
yeah.
talked about her bad. I don't know if you remember. She thought or oh, she just recently when she had the live. I forgot how to. I chocolate just played it, and it might not have been like today or yesterday, but it was one of these days. That ain't too far going into last week when she was talking about her issue and all that kind of stuff, and talk about yeah, right, you encode me and it's wonderful, just like she was just, and then she said all these people just be doing everything, then they talking about they saved and they this and they that, and they want to go into rehab. You know what, that bitch a lot.
That's
And I think
I
that
got no reason because Jason Lee don't even like Karlissa. So that is what it is. He already told her she'll never be invited to nothing he has. He told her that live to the whole world. You will never be invited to nothing I have.
true.
So
Yeah,
Yes.
'cause that was the second time she
went
showed
over
up at something
out.
he was having.
Yeah, she got a cousin, what she got?
And
I
you
don't know.
see, and y'all seen on her own show with the Auntie Tia podcast. Y'all seen on her own show, Jocelyn put her ass off that stage. What Jocelyn said, get her out of here right now. And when she was set over there by the TV people, the camera, and then she say, if I leave off of here, I'm going home. Them people didn't care. Like get up and go home. You see, she sit over there and looked as stupid.
Yep.
And Jocelyn say, I want her out of here. Then she'll tell Jocelyn, you say, no, you stink. How you get put off your own show? Jocelyn say, get her off of here right now.
Jocelyn done made too much money for Bruce.
Then she tried it. They say the other day she was over there trying to tag Jocelyn. They said, girl, they said them people ate her ass up in the comments said, now why you tagging Jocelyn? You know damn well Jocelyn do not like you.
Girl, she said she wanted to be on the cabaret.
She
So
trying to
she
put
can learn
Callie
some
and
new
Jason on the
dance.
cabaret.
Nah, she said she wanted to be on the cabaret. So she can go on there like Geisha 305 said and careful dance. She
No,
said she learned some new
uh-uh.
moves.
She said
So
she
she wanna be a cabaret she
said
wanna be on the cabaret. And when Geisha did that interview, she said that Karlissa be seeing all these young girls out there and she done learned new moves, but her moves ain't the same as their moves because all she can do is careful dance so she don't hurt nothing.
oh Lord. Geisha ate her and Tia up. Ate they ass
Yeah,
up.
so you're having a mental breakdown.
Well, that's her fault. That's her fault. She said she went to bed, she woke up, her page was gone. Well,
She
you should
played with the
be
wrong
live.
person.
Right. You shouldn't be on live telling people you gonna unalive somebody. That's crazy as hell.
Yeah. She done heard too many people say that Chrisean supporters don't play about her. She lucky she got up and she still had her twitch.
Exactly. Like you should have backed out when they tried to tell you when Hot Chocolate tried to call you and talk to you, right? You should have listened in, but you didn't want to listen.
And Twitch banned her because she got up and was showing her little granny booty on there.
You can't do that. They say Twitch don't play with that. You gotta watch what you do and say on.
So
And they
she may or may
tried
not
to,
have a Twitch page.
right?
Yep,
But you see Carlissa, that wench tried to go on bingo. Y'all seen when she tried to go on bingo?
yep.
They banned her out for that. Them people did not like her over there
Oh, that's because she had one of her grandsons up there shaking some money.
for some bells. That's what they say.
Yep.
That's a doggone shame.
And
Well,
somebody reported her.
right. Let me read this the comments and see. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, y'all.
Yeah,
Miss
and I done already dozed off about 20
Me
times.
Too. Look,
My
they made
apologies, because that was
back.
rude of me.
Oh, wait, Debbie say they made her go sit in the backstage. Who you talking about, Miss Debbie?
Carlissa,
Oh, okay. She's a keyboard gangster. That's it. Them voices is really his got her going. Whatever. Okay. Okay, y'all. Y'all have anything to say up here? Sis Key, Miss
I
Teddy, Fat Dime, y'all
Yeah.
have last words to say?
Well,
Um.
my last words is that I just really hope she keep her head up, but I also want her just to even do a trial run of doing like a cease and desist to some of these people and see, what is real and prove the point that yeah. And also, I would like for her to kind of address the situation a little bit different about the changing of the clothes or whatnot. At the I know she was talking about she wanted a dog or a puppy. Yeah, but I just wanted to see it one more time and hear her say like, what she needs to say, because I just think that she needs to put a stop to like Carlissa using her name just to prove a point. If she want to undo it, it's fine. But she needs to just do 2 days, 3 days, and just see what she talking about, because it's the proof that she can't move on without the girl. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that she can't. All she do is sit and talk about her, and then she invite other people to talk about her. And so it's just really, really like it's a sad case more than anything. Because we see someone that's a pretty much a young lady, like more closer to being a teenager than being an adult, and then you have somebody like Carlis, and then you have somebody like Tia, all jumping down on her, and you like, for what? What is the purpose? You know what I'm saying? She's just gonna turn around and rebel against you and do it again. So just leave it alone, and I just think that that's pretty much what I think I got to say, because I'm just tired of them talking crap about her, and it's always when she get away. That's why when she was talking about that old blah blah this and blah blah blah, and then she was gonna talk about you. Oh, she gonna say, oh, you begged me to get your baby. Why you lying? She didn't beg you. She said you could come get your son, your grandson. You come on, you could come get him. It wasn't with all this extra stuff you talking about happened where.
But then she said Blueface told her not to trust it.
Yeah, but that was because he was mad at her, and just like that was right after that stuff happened with Bodine.
But she the same one telling her not to let the father get in the middle of it. But you
And
doing that though.
yeah, and my thing is, but also she don't want to say nothing about, um your grandma babysit for me, and the baby was able to get some sunshine and kind of change clothes or whatever. She just don't want to, she actually feels sorry for Carlissa, to be honest with you. She be like, let the lady talk, just whatever, let's let her talk. But yeah, she went on a whole rant. She was crashing so badly, we could, I mean, I'm sure you guys will go over it or something maybe the next time. But yeah, she was really, really foul.
Oh, okay. Miss Teddy, you have something to say?
I'm not worried about Carlissa because at the end of the day, Chrisean has Kimberly. Kimberly is getting ready to put a stop
Mm-hmm.
to all of them being able to use her name.
I
So
stamp it.
I'm like Chrisean, let's see how your year go.
Amen. Amen.
She
Amen.
link up with Cardi B. She'll show her how it's done, how to do that stuff. 'Cause
And you
she
know
had to
what,
do
Key? I
that with a
think that's
blogger.
coming.
I think it's coming
I think
too.
it's coming too. I think that's coming.
Cardi B had to do that with a blogger on this app.
Yeah, she did. Okay, Key, you have something to say?
No, that's it. I just said what I
That's
was gonna
it.
say.
I'm gonna say this before we end because I see Miss D Real said I just saw this in the chat. Oh, she said, what's crazy, guys, I heard Rick Ross team was the one who reported her pages. But
That's what I
Miss
heard.
Ed is looking Wayne still up there attacking Chrisean and nobody else though. Oh, so Rick Ross team reported her pages?
That's what I heard.
I
What
don't.
page got reported? You talking about the Twitch?
All her pages. Her
Really?
yeah, her Instagram pages, all her both of her pages on Instagram. Um and the tweet, yeah, it all got reported. She don't have no pages no
What?
more.
Cause
What? That's why I
Rick
didn't
Ross
see her post
told,
on Snapchat then.
Yes.
yeah, but Rick Ross told Krishan that he wanted to do a song
Yeah,
with
he
her.
did. He did. He
And it
told
didn't
Krishan he
matter
wanted to do a
whether it
song
was
with her.
gospel or worldly. He said he wanted to
And
do a
You
song with
moving?
her.
And that's why we said, Key, that's crazy that you got almost 500K followers on your Instagram page and you lost that page.
But she don't understand that, and she always say that. Oh, I'm gonna call the police because she threatened me. Did she forget all the vile stuff that she said?
Yeah, that Krishan never threatened her because that was Krishan never called her. And this is the thing. When you call the police, this is how I'm gonna tell y'all she lying. When you call the police, you're gonna have to show evidence, and then you don't just get no charge. They're gonna have to pull up the IP address. That IP address is gonna go back to Karlissa and them hate pages. So
Mm,
she might as well want to sit that one down.
I really want to see her get
So she not
mollywopped.
calling no police. Don't believe that shit.
Yeah, I know she not. She should just say
And I'm sure Rick Ross or them or somebody probably is up and told her, girl, that IP address is gonna trace back, and that is not Krishan, and you're gonna be in the worlds of trouble. And then the people gonna find out you got paid, allegedly. So sit this one down. So y'all, we're gonna end this. Sis over there tired, she sleep.
thank
Thank
you for
y'all for
having me up
coming.
here and
Yes.
allowing me to talk.
Oh, of course. Oh, on the sake of sis. And hey y'all, make sure y'all say y'all prayers when you lay down tonight, when you get up in the morning, say y'all prayers, y'all.
And
Most
pray for
definitely.
everyone, even the haters.
And y'all pray to keep the enemy away and pray for Krishan and Krishan Jesus, because these people is cray cray out here.
Yes. And Jules, I will see you on the next go round.
Yeah, you know we'll see nephew probably be up here tomorrow, but peace and love out, y'all.
Peace and love to y'all too. Good night, everyone.
Okay.
Love it, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead, drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Get to taking that off me. Yeah. 'Cause I got the plug, I made the coffee.